Twice. Twice in a day. That's right. I'm streaming twice in a day. I streamed earlier. I streamed some Super Mario 64 casual running. And now I'm going to be streaming some React content, I think. Is the music too loud? Doesn't look like it. I turned down just a tad. Just a skosh. Anyways, there's my go live little guy there. I'm actually gonna... Oh, I can't move it. Oh well, doesn't matter. Actually, no, I do want to move it over here. How weird. I almost never go live, yet I'm going live twice in a day. Why is that? Because I'm bored. That's most of the reason. But another reason is that as much as I like going live, you know, and people come by, you know, I get a few viewers and it's nice when people come by and chat. But there's a problem in that I'm not growing too much. Like, the only way I grow right now is if people just happen to come across my stream. And that's going to be like 1, maybe 2 people per stream. Then you have to rely on them coming back and whatnot. What I really need to be doing... I don't know if this is the music. So what I really need to be doing is I need to be creating YouTube content, TikTok content, stuff like that, right? And I've certainly done many a thing that I could make TikTok or YouTube content out of. It's just that, you know, going back through my archive of stuff, and I can show that here, is not, you know, I definitely did not do my, I did not make it easy for myself in this effort, right? Like, I have not properly labeled, you know, I haven't gone through and been like, oh, this would make a good TikTok, this timestamp, or this stream. So I'd have to go through all these streams and, you know, cut videos out of it or make TikToks out of it. And I definitely will. I think a lot of these streams with Kelp are very good for that. The Fortnite streams, not so much. Or the Portal RTX stream, probably not so much. Those will probably stay on this VOD channel and only on the VOD channel forever. Same with probably Valorant. So rather than going through and watching, you know, shit tons of my VODs, I'm just taking a different way and trying to make some content out of new things. So I was thinking, what would be a kind of cool thing to make a YouTube video about, right? What could I watch or do, or what could I do to make a YouTube video out of? And there's kind of this underground thing that I've watched a couple episodes of, but has been a little bit, I feel like it's a very underground niche and it's flown under the radar, and I don't think a lot of people know about it. And that is College Survivor, Survivor Michigan. I don't know how I ran across Survivor Michigan, but it has intrigued me ever since I ran across it, because it is University of Michigan students participating, filming, recording a Survivor show. Like, it's wild. So, for example, let me show you a little bit.
This is the University of Michigan. Buried in the heart of Ann Arbor, this university's pride runs deep inside and outside the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
But for a handful of Michigan students, a new adventure is about to begin.
Okay, so basically, it's the CBS show Survivor, but it is with University of Michigan students, and they do testimonials.
It would have been my turn, and I was like,
This guy's talking in his closet about all of them meeting up for the first time, and they wear different color shirts and whatnot. They play games. I believe this game, I've seen this episode. They're like carrying water back and forth between these buckets. They have to fill them up in the fountain, carry them all the way to these giant like Gatorade buckets. And it's a cool fucking concept, right? So, you know, there's been other streamers who've reacted to Survivor in the past, bigger streamers. Will Neff, biggest probably among them. I believe he reacts to the Australian Survivor nowadays. But this is such a niche thing. I mean, this is the first episode of the first season, and it has 23,000 views. Not a whole hell of a lot, right? 5 years ago. So I think that, like, if I reacted to it, made a YouTube video, if it gained any traction, it'd be a win-win. It'd be a win for me for gaining some traction, and it'd be a win for these guys because people would be like, oh, hell, there's a Michigan Survivor, and it would be, they wouldn't lose out on anything because, my God, they have 5 seasons plus they have a whole second. For some reason, I don't know why they did this. Whoops, I'm not showing it. They have like 5 seasons of this show. Plus, I don't know why they did this, but they decided to make the new season that's currently airing a different YouTube channel as like the second generation of survivors. Which I thought was going to be entirely new people, but there's like a couple people who used to be on the crew of the old show. I've seen the first episode of this. It seemed to be about the same as the first episode of the first season that I've seen. So I was thinking, like, which season do I start with, right? Do I start with the new ones that's currently airing, of which there are 7 episodes out, and I think they're a little late uploading on that. I think there's typically about 12 episodes to a season. Or do I go with the very first season, which I've seen a couple episodes of and I like quite a bit. I just never followed through with it. Or, hell, do I do the All-Stars Revenge Tour Season 5 of the first generation? It's like the most epic season of them all. It's like, okay, I probably won't watch 5 seasons of Survivor Michigan, so maybe I watch this one. So, in the pursuit of knowledge on this topic, I Googled it. Best Survivor Michigan series, thinking there are 23,000 people who watch the first episode. There are, you know, thousands of people who watch each one. That's not a lot, but maybe somewhere on Reddit, they will have said, you know, which season is a good one. So I come across this Reddit link. Any good college Survivor seasons? I'm like, this is exactly what I was looking for. Thank God. Hey, I'm just curious if it's really worth the time to watch the episodes on YouTube. But if any of you guys have seen it, which do you recommend? And this comment sent me down a rabbit hole. I'm a big fan of Survivor Maryland, the absolute gold standard, particularly 2 through 6. Season 5 is literally in my top 5 seasons of all time, including the CBS seasons. It's that good. Survivor what? Survivor Maryland? Then they say Survivor Michigan. They've only got 2 seasons out so far, but they've delivered in big ways. Survivor Yukon. It's finished season 2. Survivor UVA. Survivor Boston, Ohio. What the fuck is going on? Why are there so many survivors? So I looked it up. Turns out Survivor Maryland was one of the first college Survivor live reality games. This is from liverealitygames.fandom.com, which I have not done a deep dive into this. I might in just a second here. But it turns out College Survivor, this is an NPR article about it. I skimmed through it. But a lot of colleges are doing this. There's Survivor Maryland. There's Survivor... I didn't pull it up. Hang on. College Survivor. There's Survivor Michigan. There's Survivor LU, whatever the hell that. Oh, Liberty University. There's Survivor. Survivor Urban Legends. I don't even know what this one is. They're not very clear. Survivor Northeastern. Survivor at UVA. College Survivor Fan. Best Blindsides Gen 1. Oh my god. There's a compilation of the best blindsides in Generation 1 Survivor Michigan. Anyways, all this to say, Survivor Michigan is one of the more popular, but the most popular of all these, I believe, is Survivor Maryland, which we can probably look at. Survivor Maryland, All Stars Episode 1, 52,000 views, right? Let's see, like, Season 1, they don't have a playlist for Season 1. Hell, okay. But I had never heard of Survivor Maryland before, and it does look like they have 3.66K subscribers versus 3.21, so it's not that different. But I think that being the first, they just got the ball rolling earlier. So I was thinking, hell, let's watch on stream Survivor Maryland All-Stars Episode 1, because this is the 5th season. It's what somebody said is in their top 5 Survivor seasons of all time, including the original CBS show. But then I was like, there's a lot of university survivors. I wonder if there's a university in my state that has a Survivor show. So I searched for Survivor Washington, and I found Survivor Washington, go figure. I'm like, what is this? Survivor Washington is not a Survivor college reality show. Survivor Washington is, in fact, its own thing. There's 2 seasons of it. Season 1 takes place in Orting, which I had to look up. Orting's like just south of Tacoma, east of Tacoma. Just some small little town with wilderness around it. And one thing I noticed about it, because I played about 10 seconds of it, is take a look at this quality.
It is a small town with a huge view. Rolling rivers. Diverse wildlife.
I mean, a pretty nice little intro.
Welcome to Orting.
Orting.
These 16
Dude,
contestants
I've
have
been to
volunteered
places in
to
Washington like
wilderness
this.
for 72 hours, 39 of which will be used to directly replicate the game of Survivor.
Villain is in my middle name. There's no other way that I could view myself
Dude,
playing this game.
this looks like the production quality of Survivor. I'm sorry. They've got good cameras and good camera angles in this show. So, and the people in the comments have said the same thing. Honestly, this is one of the best ended fan episodes of Survivor I've ever seen. Way better than the first season. Many characters and likable ones too. So this entire rant, all that being said, I'm at a loss on which one to go with. We could watch, because we're watching one of these, right? We are watching, at the end of the day, close all of these down. We're going to watch Survivor Maryland All-Stars Season 5, Episode 1 today. Or we're going to watch Survivor Washington Orting. And I'm thinking we give each 5 minutes, right? I think we give each of them 5 minutes, see which one grips us the most. Because I like the idea of a college survivor. That's awesome. And you get college student drama, which is what I'm excited for. But I also like the idea of a even more underground 6-year-old completely independent survivor season. These guys have not uploaded anything in 6 years. They're done. They're over it, right? Which selfishly kind of makes me want to watch it and react to it, because then nobody's going to come after me for, unethical React content. Not that any of my content will be unethical Reacts. Very much will be putting a lot of effort into reacting to this and making a video out of it if I get around to that, right? It will be very transformative content. There's stuff I plan to do with this. I want to make like little like whiteboard content with characters' faces on it, track their alliances and everything. I want to make good content out of this. And I don't think Survivor Maryland would have an issue with it, if I'm being real. It's not like a hell of a lot of people watch their stuff. They could use more exposure. This is 5 years old, I'm not that worried about it. But yeah, I'm thinking we give each of them 5, maybe 10 minutes, right? And maybe we start with Survivor Orting. So let's put let me let me load up a timer here. We're going to give it 5 minutes. I mean, we can also just see with the fucking... Yeah, we can... I don't need the speedrun timer, actually. That's kind of cringe. We'll just give it 5 minutes and see how we feel about it. We did already watch like the first little bit.
I'm born to be a villain. I mean, that's it.
I'm a part-time mobile DJ. I do various events like weddings, bar mitzvahs, parties. The way I see this game
Mobile DJ.
is kind of like a dance floor. If I can get my tribe to move in rhythm, then that'll be great. But come merge time, when the song is over, it's time to face the music.
Bro, what a weird analogy.
Hairdressing has made me very adaptable. It is not just getting your hair done. I call it therapy.
She's a
I sit in my
cosmetologist.
chair and they tell me
Oh, she has sick tattoos, actually. I don't like the Pickle Rick one she's got sporting there, but the other ones are cool.
everything, even if I don't want to know. I'm like an inside-out Sour Patch Kid, sweet on the outside.
I'm gonna
sour
flip my
on the
camera
inside.
over here.
I'm a gambler. I love to gamble. I love Survivor. And
Oh, actually, never
I
mind.
played 5 games, and I've won twice. And
Hang on. Up here, maybe? I don't know.
everything's been East Coast, and I want to move around a little bit. So I'm out here to kind of prove that I can still play.
My flag football league, I was the only girl for a while. My last
NFL
internship,
agency intern.
I was the only girl, and I actually like girls. I'm sick of being the only girl, you know? You definitely get treated differently.
I'm a collegiate athlete. I think that a lot of people
Oh.
are gonna underestimate my intelligence.
She's gonna be good in
Because
challenges.
I am coming into this game with the role of being an athlete, but they would be stupid to do that. And I'm here to win, and I'm going to use every single ounce of talent, strength, and intelligence that I have to win this game.
It is the ultimate challenge. 16 people forced
Dude,
to
this
work
is
together.
edited
They must
so
win
well.
the
What the
battle
hell?
and voted out. In the end, only one will remain to claim the $500 prize.
$500? That's it? I mean, it's an indie. I'm actually surprised they're putting up.
16 people, 1 survivor.
Okay. The host is a little goobery. We love that. he has good energy, but this shot's also not as good as the rest of the shots. Dude, what the hell? That river's so dirty. You don't normally see rivers that like dirty. We got Kitty, we got a bear, Corey. Dude, this intro is great. Like, it tells me that they've spent a lot of time on editing. They love that raccoon. To be fair, not a hell of a lot of other animals you see out in the wild in Washington. There's a lot out there, but raccoons are definitely the most popular you see. Wait, we don't have otters, do we? Oh wait, maybe we do. Hey Jem, what's going on? We are considering watching one of these two series, in case you weren't around when I was talking about it. We've got Survivor Washington Orting, which is a small city or a small town southeast of Tacoma, like south of Seattle. Or we've got Survivor Maryland, which is the University of Maryland Survivor. You have to head to school so you can't. Yeah, fair. I'm mostly doing this to see if I can edit a YouTube video out of it. Because, I don't have a hell of a lot of viewers, so I can't really, react with people. But I feel like independent Survivor shows reacting might be a good little, like, YouTube niche. So, I don't know. We'll try it. See where it goes. But good luck at school, Jim. How are your Mario runs coming along? We're giving this one 5 minutes. So far, the editing on this is supreme. Then we're going to give Survivor Maryland 5 minutes. I do like how these guys are all actually going out into the wilderness for this. Survivor Maryland, it's like, oh, we have to do it in between all of our class schedules and everything.
Welcome to Survivor Washington.
Dude, he's
Orting.
such a goober. Wait.
You guys in the application process have outlasted already over 90 people. All from the state of Washington, some from outside the state of Washington. That's a pretty impressive feat. You guys are here for a reason. I think all of you guys are here ready to win. And I think we're going to see that tested out here really soon.
Okay. Every shot they've shown of the host is the worst shot that they've done. Like, his microphone's, I think, the worst that they've had. And all the shots, the framing of the shots for him have all been the worst. I don't know why they're doing the host so dirty, honestly.
There's a bit of differences from the first cast. For the first time, everybody's over the age of 18. Who's the youngest person here?
Wait, they had underage people playing this in their first season? That doesn't seem good.
Who thinks they are the youngest person here? Anybody?
I'm Mike.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
Anybody got a beat?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the audio went to shit.
What?
What's your name?
Emma Baki.
Emma. And how old are you?
19.
Wow, nobody beat 19. So Emma, what's it like now being the youngest and seeing
Dude,
that the rest of the cast
the
is older than you? And
asking who's the youngest just kind of weird.
And in a game of Survivor, really the only experience you need is being alive.
What? I don't give a rip. I don't care.
Yeah, can you elaborate on that?
I don't think that age really matters. We've seen contestants in previous seasons.
Okay, that's 5 minutes, and we're gonna skip forward a little bit to see some of the challenge.
So you want me to logistics of peeing in the woods?
Okay, it seems like audio does get better.
I don't know if I would necessarily say I'm in power.
Okay, this looks like the challenge.
All right, this season, you guys are playing for immunity.
Okay, immunity. We're just gonna see a little bit.
Go, Emma! Go, Spawn! Go, Wes! Go, Molly! No, when the puzzle's done. Spawn now working behind Wilkinson, falling behind the challenge!
Audio is the hardest thing to pull off in these Survivor shows. And it shows. It showed in Survivor Michigan when I watched some of that as well. Okay, I think we got the gist of the quality we're seeing of Survivor Washington. Looks like it's going to be edited together very well, albeit, some audio issues here and there, which I'm sure we can get a lot of in Survivor Maryland, unless they've, learned from the previous 4 seasons of Survivor Maryland, and it being the OG college Survivor show. Maybe their quality is a little bit better. We'll see, though. Let's give it a shot.
The essence of Survivor is simple. Bring real people from across all walks of life and throw them head first into the elements of nature. But here in Maryland, our Survivor brings something a little different.
Okay. The shots of the hosts are similarly
Over 4
not
seasons,
great.
nearly 80 college students have engaged in what might be the most brutal game of them all.
Oh my
Instead of
god.
living in physical comfort, they've gone through 3 full months of mental torture.
I should be crying over a stupid game.
I do kind of want to watch
The results of
this.
these struggles have led to some of the most dynamic and intense games of Survivor ever created.
Because it's all college student drama. Oh god, I'm excited for this,
Now,
actually.
20 students have
I think
decided
we're
to give
watching this.
Crazy game another shot. Some came inches away from victory, while others need total redemption for disappointing outcomes. But to play this game another time, you better believe that all these contestants are dying to come out on top.
I was the last person out before the final travel. It really sucked because as you go more into the game, you get more and more and more invested in it. But it's a new day.
I've changed the
Last
title.
time,
It's
I
Survivor
thought it was
Maryland
very-
Watch Party.
In terms of, I guess, kind of like chess, and every piece has.
Okay, we have Alex P. He's a free runner. You know what I'm going to do here? I am going to open up a notepad. And I'm going to start typing some notes. So we have Alex P. He is a free runner. Actually, this kind of sucks to be writing all this stuff. I will go back over it and make a chart while watching the second episode. I think for this first episode, we're just going to run it raw. The second episode, I'll have like a little graphic with like everybody's names and what they do and everything made up. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Certain moves that I can make, and there's no human element to it. But that's just not the case. You need to learn to play the human element. I think that's the most important thing. So hopefully I get a chance to fix that.
You ready for this? I think it was good that I played the way I did last season because
Oh, she's a returning player.
backstabbing people. Like,
I guess these are all returning players.
So people will
She's
think,
an army
oh,
veteran.
I can trust Shannon. She's very loyal. Like she's a good person to trust. That's not true this game. I'm 100% like I want to win this, so I gotta do what I gotta do. There's some people that would be really hard for me to write their name down, but if it means keeping myself in here longer, that's why I'm here.
Dude, I love that they're all like sporting the Maryland flag. Unironically, sort of ironically, but ironically and unironically, one of my favorite U.S. state flags. Because it's so like viscerally ugly that I kind of adore it. And it's unlike anything else.
I get there, nobody's there. I'm like, crap. Everyone's probably already started the game.
Food blogger. La Plata Island? Where the fuck is La Plata Island? In Wait, how do you... Ecuador? Wait, he's from Ecuador. Where's Ecuador? Am I dumb? Oh, it's... Equator Island. Okay. Damn, he traveled pretty goddamn
Probably
far
the
for
twist
this.
that I'm already missing out on. The paranoia started to set in, which is one of my strengths and weaknesses. So I'm checking under everything that could be closed. Season 1 ended in disaster and heartbreak for me. A lot of my allies got
He's
picked
like...
off. So
He was like looking in an electrical box for... I feel like... These college survivor games, do we just have like a bunch of... Are there just like a bunch of college students just tearing apart a bunch of like college infrastructure to find clues?
Oh, it was do or die. It was win challenges and find idols to survive. And that's what I did. I won 5 straight challenges and I searched all night for these idols and I ended up finding both of them.
Wait,
Looking for idols, definitely one of my strategies. Problem is,
why is this dude's opening every fucking infrastructure like lid on campus. He's going to every single like yard. What are they called? What are the fucking... Anyways.
campus, and I don't even know where to start. But I'll definitely have an idol in my hand before I get voted out.
Season 3 was definitely a roller coaster.
So you're willing to give up the thing you fought so hard to ruin our friendship over? Or maybe it wasn't ever.
Dude, I am so excited for the drama. Oh my god, this is literally my favorite thing. I'm so excited for this.
It was very challenging emotionally, physically, and I want to, have a different ending to my Survivor game.
Finance. Okay.
Slowly as the season went on, as I became more comfortable in the game, I was more willing to make big decisions. Victoria. And I think I just want to see how strong a player I am when I'm in this kind of stage, when everyone is there to play.
Dude, what a cool...
Is there to play.
That is a sick, like, little square. Like a little plaza there with the Maryland flag there. I fucking love that, actually.
I can't run to save my life.
It hasn't even been 5 minutes to read us down.
Dude, doing this in the snow is brutal.
For the fun of it, I decided to go for a running hike, and I could only run about 10 minutes before my lungs thought they were gonna die.
10 minutes is fine for challenges.
We're A-okay as long as there's no running challenges. I'm so...
How many challenges are going to have you running more than 10 minutes, though? I feel like not a lot.
excited to be back. It's my time to shine
Maybe I'm wrong.
the sun and show that I'm here to play Survivor and I'm here to win and make up for everything that happened last season.
Damn, okay.
Now we can do something about it, because Steve and Chris are the type of assholes we're going to be up against our entire life.
I think I've been attributed all-star status because I'm not someone who takes people's shit, and I don't really care if you think I'm weird. So I'm gonna be either myself or even weirder than I usually am.
Look, Phil still has a flip phone. Okay.
Exactly. People know what the time investment Survivor is. No one's gonna come back just for fun. Literally every person's here.
Wait, when was this filmed?
And
Does it say? It does not say. I feel like they're filmed years ahead of time. At least that's how Survivor Michigan is. I feel like their current season that they're airing was filmed in 2020, or 2020. I think it's 2020, and then they're airing season 5, right? But I looked at the casting for Survivor Michigan, and they're all the way out at casting season 13. And it's my brother in Christ, you filmed 12 seasons and you're only airing season 5 now? It's insane how much they film. Too much, honestly. Like, put more effort into each individual season, I'd say. But I guess it's not so much for, YouTube views and content. It's more like a fun thing for them to do and probably to have on the resume, but they don't have it out for years, so I don't know.
I don't want someone like fucking Steve Sleesman winning again. Steve is just like
Steve
some
Sleesman.
average, boring Joe. Who gives a shit about Steve? I want someone interesting to win. And I'm the most interesting.
Last time I played, I think I learned that it's really important to have relationships with people. I think that was a huge reason why I made it so far. But I feel like watching my season over.
Decided major? What the fuck is a decided major?
It kind of seemed like I didn't.
Maryland Outback. There's an Outback season?
I don't know. Like I think I played more of like a social and like mental game, I guess you could say. Like I want to be able to articulate what I've done better, which was definitely not my strong suit last season. I think I have a lot to prove. I want people to respect what I'm doing and not notice it at the time when I'm doing, but I want them to look back and be like, damn, Nicole did a really good job. Again.
I'm one of the most competitive people on this earth. I, at Tribal, announced that my dog had died, and we pulled off probably the best blindside that has ever happened on Survivor Maryland.
What? Did he? Is he pulling like a fucking what's his name? Johnny Dogood or fucking I don't know, the villain from Survivor who like said his grandma had died. I wonder if he's pulling like one of those.
Person really ever Survivor Maryland Outback. Connor. Travis spoken.
That literally defied my mind. But away from the arrogance, the cockiness, the competitiveness, Survivor has become part of my life. When I was 12 years old, I lost my mom, one of the most influential people in my life, and I feel that I really have proven myself to be a survivor in more ways than one. Survivor is one of the things in my life that gets my adrenaline going, it gets my heart going, but as bad as I want it, doesn't mean it's just going to be given to me. I still have to go out there and earn this shit.
Dude, I love how seriously they take it. It makes it so good that they all take it so seriously. It's such a serious thing for them. I love it.
These players will compete against the best of the best, but only one will become Maryland's ultimate all-star. 89 days.
Dude, the exposure. You have to expose your camera properly. What the hell? These shows always do the host so dirty with how they shoot the host shots. I don't know what it is. Like, the host shots are always the worst composed shots.
20 people, 1 survivor.
It's almost like a staple of these independent Survivor shows. It is also crazy that they all use the official Survivor music and the Survivor name. I wonder if they have like a license, because there's so many of these. I wonder if they get a license to do it. Oh, dude. I looked up on Reddit talking about College Survivor, and I see people saying that this is like the best season. So I'm excited. I'm stoked.
walk up into the arena, I look around, and there's all past seasons, the history of Maryland Survivor coming out from the dwellings of the ground. You know, I'm pretty pumped to be playing again.
I wonder if they've all seen every season. They probably have.
It was pretty epic, honestly, walking in. Like, this is big, this is happening. This is a completely different game than all the other 4 seasons.
He's a soccer referee.
All right, welcome to...
Is that a job? How much money do you make as a soccer referee? Grassroots soccer referees typically earn... Hang on. Grassroots soccer referees typically earn between $20 to $50 per game, depending on league and location. Okay.
Survivor Maryland All-Stars. I have been very excited for this. If you look
Wait,
around-
why is that dude so mad back there? What the hell?
I have been very excited for this. If you look around, this is best of the best, really. Yeah. Siono, you don't think so?
No, I just thought it was funny.
Okay. Every single one of you lost the game in some way, and one of you is
Oh, they've all
guaranteed
lost.
to be the winner this season. That's cool, right? One of you who lost is going to win.
Okay, his audio, they always do the host so dirty when he should be like the most important. He should have the best mic out of everyone.
17 of us are guaranteed to lose. Yeah. Well, actually, that would be 19 of us. Yeah.
To be fair,
Let's start with
their
the
audio
season,
is pretty bad
so
right now too.
we
Oh
got
my
most
god,
people
that
season
shot.
best in glory. Let's hear it. Let's hear it for them. Season 3 Terrapin Trials. Let's hear it for them. Holly, what do you think of the group you see around from season 3? Anyone missing?
I'm a little surprised Luca didn't come back, but...
Season 2, Maryland
Who the fuck is Feluke? Are they going to show any context for that?
Outback. Let's hear it. Ryan, what do you think of this crew?
Survivor Maryland Outback was the best season. I think we had the best cast.
Finance and Chinese. Cool.
We had the most expressive people. We had the
Dude's
biggest
gonna make a
range
lot of fucking money.
personalities.
Holy shit.
It was just the perfect mix. And now I feel like we took a pretty eclectic pocket of those people and threw it into an ocean of randos.
I think that there's a lot of strong-minded, strong-willed people in this group, and I think we're gonna have a show.
I think season 4, they're almost novice. They don't understand how much we strategized. I don't think that they played the game as hard as we did. There may be a few hidden gems in there, but I think at the end of the day, yeah, season 2 has the potential to knock out almost all of season 4 pretty early in the game.
God damn.
And last but not least, from season 1,
He's so cocky.
Survivor La Plata Island, we got Jordan Schubel. Schubel, how does it feel to be the only person without at least 6 people?
I'm really excited about my season. We got a bunch of strong players over here.
Yeah? So who's your closest ally in season 1?
I don't trust any.
Dude, what the heck?
Yeah? So who's your closest ally in season 1?
Why you gotta do that to the cone? Like, what the heck's your problem?
I don't trust anybody on this side.
All right. Are you guys ready to find out your tribes?
Yes.
All right. The first thing I'm going to need is we're going to have 2 sides you guys are going to sort yourselves into. If you think you're a hero, come over here. If you think you're a villain, based on how you played or whatever you think, go over there.
Heroes and villains, classic Survivor.
Which one's which? Which side's which? This is villain, that's hero.
Dude, imagine everybody's going to, okay. People are walking over to Hero.
Last time, when I went back and watched the seasons, like I know I have a strong personality, but I didn't realize it was that strong, and I just really didn't like the way I came off. And that was
Oh, really? You didn't like the way you came off But you're in
I
marketing.
know I have a strong personality, but I didn't realize it was that strong, and
I think I could have guessed that you had a strong personality if you're going into marketing. If I'm being real here, I think that's pretty much a given.
just really didn't like the way I came off. And that was a couple years ago, and now I went abroad, I came back, and like to think I'm different now, so I think I want to revamp my reputation with everyone else.
You guys are all filled with bullshit.
I think I've had a long enough break from most people, so I think I'm just gonna relax, and like I don't have any beef with anyone. Like the two biggest people I had beef with last time was Siona and Crystal Compton. Like Siona and I are like she and I don't run in the same circles, you know, so I wouldn't have a reason to.
Ashley, why do you think you're a villain?
You know, you get girls like Ashley Roach, which, I mean, come on, it's Ashley.
Peer counselor.
I'm not going to go into why I don't like Ashley. I just don't. And I think a lot
Goddamn.
of it is irrational. I don't think that she's a bad person or anything.
We've got Siona. You're over on the villain side. Why are you on the villain side?
Because I'm mean. I just had like a strong distaste for her, and she's also just like kind of generally rude for no good reason.
All right, let's think about this for a second.
All these heroes, these are all people who see themselves as the likable ones, I don't know, the underdogs, whatever.
I like how Chris is here.
Chris Thomas put himself as a hero, and he was, from what I saw of his gameplay, you know, he wasn't the most liked character. He definitely tried to make some big moves, and you know, he kind of failed because he left pretty early. But just his personality also, I definitely saw him as kind of an asshole, kind of douchey. I more expected him to even put himself as a villain, acknowledge that, and the fact that he didn't kind of pissed me off.
Chris Thomas in the heroes. He looks like he's pretty solid there. What do you think? Think he fits?
The whole hero villain thing was just kind of.
Future lawyer, dog, you are not a hero. Unless you're like going to school to be like a defense lawyer. Which he doesn't look like. I don't know. I don't get a good vibe from him.
But I would like to say I've changed from being a sophomore to a senior. That's what engineering does for you. No frat anymore.
He looks like a
Don't join
douche.
frat kids.
Ashley said she thinks all the villains are calling bullshit.
Oh.
The last time I was just like, I'm gonna do whatever I want. I can vote it out. Who cares? Whereas now I actually really want to win. So I'm willing to tone it down a little bit. Just a little bit though. Still keep it entertaining.
Well, let's see what these tribes are like. I'm gonna give you guys, I have some shirts packaged. The blue tribe is gonna meet over here. Orange tribe is gonna meet over there, all right?
Small.
All right, 3, 2, 1, open. Go to your side.
Did he just switch sides? The hell was that about?
Small.
All right.
He's talking about how he's a hero.
2, 1, open.
He just switched sides to villain. Dude, that's so beast. They made them categorize themselves into hero or villain, but they already had them categorized and had them picked out. So they're having to like swap. Like some of the people who went to heroes are having to go over to the villain side. They're being like called out. Oh, it's boys and girls. What the hell?
Suddenly, like, we're all opening our packages and like everyone's moving. Like, I stay on my side because I'm like, yeah, I'm a hero, blah blah blah. But
Air
it
Force
starts to
ROTC.
click, like, it's girls on one side and it's guys on the other.
She's gonna be good at
And it's like-
challenges.
I immediately got pumped. I was like, yes, this is happening. We're gonna kick the boys' butts.
Dude. The girl team drama is gonna be so good. Oh my god. Like a fucking whole team of fucking like college girls like fighting for each other's throats. It's gonna be so good. The guy team's gonna be so good too. It's just gonna be like full of testosterone. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
this is going to be an amazing season. I was sort of upset that Eric wasn't in my tribe, but I'm fine with that. He can get out on his own terms for all I care. Otherwise, if he's still in by the merger, I'm getting his butt out.
All right, let's take a look at our tribes. On the blue tribe, Siona, Ashley, Sabrina, Rebecca, Nicole, Michelle, Holly, Shannon, Victoria, and Sierra. Orange tribe, Micah, Brandon, Alex, Eric, Chris, Evan, Ryan.
None of the guys look happy about the tribes. What is up with that? Like, none of the guys look happy that it's an all-male tribe. Why is that? What's the psychology of that? It seemed like the girls were happy about it.
Rebecca, Nicole.
A lot of them are most of them are smiling about it. They're happy. Then you go to the guys. He's happy. He's not. He is not. He is not. He's not. He is not. He's not. He's not. He's not. They're not stoked about this. What the heck? They don't want a sausage party, I guess, but they're going to be good at the challenges is the thing. Well, I don't know. There's like some there's the ROTC girl. I don't know. That's sexist of me to think that they're going to be better at the challenges, I guess. I don't know. Anything I say here is going to be sexist one way or the other. I'm just realizing. I'll just let it play. How are you, Davis? What's going on? We're watching Survivor Maryland, which is University of Maryland Survivor. We just got through like the intro stuff. Nothing big's happened.
We're gonna let you go with a name. We also have Buff.
Yay!
All right, guys, tribe. Here you go. Buff.
Shame on you, Ryan. I'm not angry, just disappointed. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Tribes are split? What?
I'll take that L.
There are a
I'll
lot
take
of,
that
like,
L.
really big guys here, which is like a little intimidating. But I was excited. I was with Evan. We still trust each other. Like, I know that he trusts me and I trust him. So it's always good to have like somebody who's like right off the bat, is going to be an ally.
Getting ready to call it a night. Hell yeah. I don't know. I just wanted to stream and watch some Survivor. I've been meaning to do like Survivor watching streams for a while. These like independent like college Survivor things. I looked for a University of Washington one, but there's not one, unfortunately.
I'm just saying we go over these as steps because like that's my thing.
There's like a lot of these though. There's Survivor Michigan, Survivor Maryland. There's like many actually. Boston.
But
I'll show up wearing these. Yeah, I'm not gonna. No. Oh my god. I like don't have anything to hold it up.
I have to be honest.
Did they get shirts and buffs? That's awesome.
Season 2, Siona, she would have been so excited. But All Star Siona was very weary.
Wait, can we do names quickly? Because I don't know everyone's names.
Yeah.
So I'm Siona. I'm season 2, a senior.
I came in with the idea of how I was going to play the game, and I just assumed I was going to have Ryan on my tribe.
I'm using an actual camera for that close-up on my camera. Yeah. I thought I'm streaming a little bit more often. I have access to this camera that I can hook up to my Elgato. I've never seen Survivor. I thought the Survivor series was based on people on an island. So it is. This is like independent Survivor, right? So this isn't actually the Survivor show. This is like college students like making their own Survivor show. So it's like all on campus, all college students who are currently going to university. But yeah, normal like CBS Survivor definitely is like a bunch of people on an island surviving. I missed a little bit.
So I'm Siona. I'm season 2, a senior.
I came in with the idea of how I was going to play the game.
This is season 5 of Survivor Maryland. I've seen on Reddit a lot of people saying that it's the best Survivor Maryland season. It's an all-stars season. Apparently people fucking love this season, so this is the one we're doing.
And I just assumed I was going to have Ryan on my tribe. because me and Ryan are good players together, but we're not necessarily good players apart.
I'm Michelle, junior, last season.
Nicole, season 2, senior.
But I was really glad to be on the same tribe as Michelle and Shannon and Nicole. I think they're all really strong players.
No, you look so cute.
Michelle, awesome. She's a great friend of mine. I'm really looking forward to playing the game with her more. Nicole,
I need to make like
she knows how
a
to work a game. She knows how to work with
graphic
her
with
advantage.
everybody's faces
Shannon's
and
just, like,
names
the
because I
kick-ass
can never
person,
remember
so I think
Survivor
that translates well as
characters
a player.
until like the very end.
Do I look okay?
Yeah, you look fine.
But I've heard sneaky things about Victoria and Sabrina, so I'm reluctant to form an alliance with them.
Sneaky
Or
things.
trust them in any way, shape, or form.
You do look a tiny bit bald, but it works for you. We do that.
So there is another twist that will affect this gameplay. All right, it's gonna give you a lot to think about. Everyone in this game from both tribes will have a secret pair with someone on the opposite.
Excuse me.
Everyone in this game from both tribes.
Who the
will have
hell
a
is
secret
this guy?
pair with someone on the opposite tribe. So one girl and one guy will have a pair.
What the
You're not gonna get to
fuck?
choose. It's gonna be random.
Who the hell is the old man back
You
there?
get a reward. In a bit, we're gonna have all of the girls pick a name out of this bag.
He's just
Once you
staring.
Have that name, it is up to the girls to give that information to their partner. If they choose not to talk to their partner, that's their call. All right.
What the heck?
But there's an incentive for both the guy and the girl to work together. Here's the reward. If you are the last pair standing, you get next.
That
both
shot
you
is so
and your
scuffed.
partner, 2 rounds of immunity, 2 tribals of safety. Okay. It's a lot.
When I heard of
Okay, I'm so distracted by the old man back there. I missed everything he just said. They're picking like 2
the
people.
secret pairs, I was like, well, I don't know how I feel
Hang
about
on.
this.
Last pair incentive, the partner. Once you have that the last pair standing, not with some. Everyone in this game from both tribes will have a secret pair with someone on the opposite tribe. So one
Oh.
girl and one guy will have a pair. You're not gonna get to choose. It's gonna be random.
So it's a secret.
The
It's a
last
secret
pair
pairing.
standing will get a reward. In a bit, we're gonna have all of the girls pick a name out of this bag. Once you have that name, it is up to the girls to give that information to their partner. If they choose not to talk to their partner, that's their call. All right.
What the heck?
But there's an incentive for both the guy and the girl to work together. Here's the reward. If you are the last pair standing, you get next, both you and your partner, 2 rounds of immunity, 2 tribals of safety. Okay.
Oh, it's for this challenge specifically. I thought it was like throughout the entire like show, like last pair standing. That wouldn't exactly make sense. Okay, so it's for the challenge.
Okay.
2 rounds of immunity. That's a
When I
lot.
heard about the secret pairs, I was like, well, I don't know how I feel about this. It's kind of cool, but when you hear that you can get 2 immunities or like 2 rounds of
That's huge.
advantages, I mean,
Especially at the beginning when like you don't have a lot of time to
That
game.
immunity power is valid through the final 7. So
Okay. Pairs twist 1 at what the fuck is this? F9 tribal before 2 rounds of immunity. F8. What the fuck is this?
So if you get someone out at the final 8, then you get a round of immunity at final 7 and an advantage in the final 6 immunity challenge. If you split them up at the final 7, you get immunity at the final 6 tribal. That's all. Okay? And if you get it at the final 6 tribal, so at the last pair, you get an advantage in the final 5 challenge. That's all. Okay? But there's a potential for a lot of rewards, and that's very deep in the game.
Okay, so it is throughout the entire game. It's not just for the challenge. So he's saying that if they're the final pair, like these 2 people are the last remaining, then each person gets 2 rounds of immunity for tribal councils from that point forward. Under the conditions they just laid out for like, okay,
So there's
whatever.
a big reason to work with your partner, but it's going to conflict with what you're doing on your tribes, what you're doing, throughout the game. Okay, so this is all stuff you have to weigh.
I like the pairs twist. I'm a fan. It's a good switch up. There's not really anybody I don't want to work with on the girl side. So whoever's my partner, I just
This is
want
interesting.
her to somehow reach out to me and let me know. And
I just love that this guy's a food blogger.
I'll change my gameplay. Will you tell us how many pairs are left in the game?
No.
Like, what does that even mean in our modern society? You know, like this is, I think, in 2018, so this was probably filmed in like 2017 or something. I don't know how fast Survivor Maryland turnaround is. Survivor Michigan turnaround is awful. Like, it takes years for them to put out a season.
I will only tell you when they're all gone.
Forces these people to adapt their game. You can't always choose who you're going to play with now. You might be forced to play with somebody if you want that immunity, and there's nothing more important than immunity in this game.
Hey guys, this is Austin, the host. I just wanted to jump in really quickly because I explained this a little bit more in depth with the players, but I didn't record all of it. So I just want to give you a few big ideas to take away, but remember, this will be further explained as we go through the season. It will
Okay.
make sense to you, don't worry. But the big ideas.
Also, my man, your mic sounds so much better right now than it ever has in the show leading up to this point. I love it for you.
There's a guy and a girl from opposite sides. Only the girl will know who their partner is. You're going to see them pick in the next minute when we get back to the show. The girl will get a picture of the slip with the guy's name on it. It's like a vote with her name on it also. That's her proof to show to a guy. So they can't lie directly to a guy if the guy is not their partner and say they're their partner. They have to have the proof, the receipts.
What would the advantage of lying like that be? Do the students make the videos? So there's like the production crew who are like filming the challenges and everything. But for individual testimony and for like behind the scenes like meetups and stuff, I think students do set up cameras to film that stuff. I think the main testimonials you see are set up by the production crew, but there definitely are like, you know, people taking videos with their phones later on. At least there was in Survivor Michigan. I haven't seen Survivor Maryland. I've seen like a few episodes of Survivor Michigan, and that's how they did it. Like most stuff was filmed by the like production crew, which those are probably students as well, you know, like putting this together, but they're not the players.
When it comes to splitting up the pair, there are
So it's a combination.
two people in the pair. If one of them gets voted out, the pair loses. We're looking for the last pair fully intact. Both people
Okay,
gets
hang
voted
on.
out. When it comes to splitting up the pair, there are two people in the pair.
Mhm.
If one of them gets voted out, the pair
Mhm.
loses. We're looking for
Mhm.
the last pair fully intact. Both people still in the game. If they get it by the final 9 tribal, they get 2 full rounds of immunity. Those are like individual immunity necklaces. They can't be given away. Those people would still compete in the challenge.
Okay, so fine. If they get it by final 9, they get 2 full rounds of immunity.
After that, the power is diminished. You can hear what I said. I will also
Okay.
post the rules. So those are the big things to know. If you have more questions, ask me in the comments, but it will make sense as it goes. Don't worry. Just know that they're trying to eliminate all the other partners. Okay, cool. Back to the show.
Got it. So they really don't want everybody to know what the partners are. Like they really want to keep that a secret. And I guess like lying about it could be beneficial in that case because then the guys might not let it slip who the partner is.
All right, anyone want to go first?
Dude, this camera shot is so insane. I know that, you know, when they got the footage back, they looked at this and they were like, God fucking damn it, really? It's our first episode of the season. One of our wide angle shot is just dog shit. And there's nothing they could do about it. I feel for the production crew.
Victoria.
The pairs twist was something that I was not expecting because the reward is just so extremely awesome that I didn't think that'd be even an option to be considered. But I was the first girl to pick, and I was really excited to see who I'd get.
Chris T. Oh, he's like the villain dude who said he wasn't a villain.
But as soon as I picked Chris Thomas out of the bag, immediately I was like, there's no fucking way. Maybe I'm not putting in the effort to get to know him, but from all of my interactions with him in the past, he's not someone who I want to go very far in the game at all. If I get the reward, so does he. And although I do want that for myself, I don't want him to get it. And so ultimately, I'll use the information to the best of my ability.
She
but
is
other than that,
stunned that she got Chris T. She is like horrified. Look at that
want him to get it. And so
expression.
ultimately, I'll use the information to the best.
Dude, she is like stunned at that. She can't move. She can't speak.
Of my ability, but other than that, I'm not going to try to fulfill it and get the reward of
Crazy.
immunity.
She sounds like a spiteful girl. I think because they've all played in previous seasons of Survivor Maryland. That's the thing with this All Stars one. They've all played and they've all lost, right? Just kind of weird that it's All Stars if they've all lost, but I like that they didn't bring any winners back. She is in finance though, so maybe she is spiteful. Who knows?
Oh, I was already mean to that kid.
Oh my god.
I hope it's either Shannon or Victoria because I don't know her at all, and that kind of forces us to work together.
I'm definitely gonna have to make a graphic of like these people's faces, and the team member that they're aligned with. I don't want to do that right now, but I'll do it later for like the next stream I do of this. So I have a better like categorization of it in my mind that I can like
But
show.
Unfortunately, I think my partner is Sienna because all the guys were just like talking, I guess like getting to know each other, whatever. Me, I was just sitting by myself and I was just watching the girls to see where they looked. And Sienna just happened to stare at me in the eyes for like 5 seconds after she picked. So, really unfortunate.
Shannon.
Wait, that wasn't who picked him, right?
Okay, you got it.
I pull Eric, and I was actually really freaking excited.
They need to show Eric.
Because Eric is Chris's roommate, and I spend a lot of time.
Which one is it?
Freaking excited because Eric.
Give me an arrow. Is it him or is it him? You need like an arrow on the screen going like, this is Eric. This is Eric. This is not Eric. But maybe this is Eric and this is not. I don't know.
Roommate, and I spend a lot of time hanging out, like watching shows and stuff with Chris. So I'm like, cool. Like this could be like a bonding thing for us. Obviously, if they live together, they're gonna have some sort of relationship in the game, and then I can just like squiggle into that, and that could be something really cool down the line.
This is the Squiggle Girl. Very important to note. Squiggle Girl. Squiggle Jesus Girl too. She had a cross on.
Yeah. I got
Brandon.
Brandon as my partner, who
Let's go, Brandon.
appreciated my elimination last season. So I was
Sorry.
quite overjoyed with that pairing. But I mean, the ties are definitely changing. The alliances are definitely changing this season. So I would like to work with him again, and I would tell him that he's my partner.
Ryan. Oh my god. I feel like he knows. I feel like he's like, yeah, she's laughing. That's probably me. Brutal.
I think it's a great idea. And, obviously at some point there has to be, or I guess there doesn't have to be, but in my head there's going to be a tribe swap. And then that's when the pairs twist is really going to come in handy.
I feel like
that
she's way
automatically
too
gives
happy
every
about
girl some sort of an alliance.
her guy that she got
So,
paired up
here's
with.
Shubal, and I was like, this guy seems like such a goofball. So I'm actually pretty excited that he's my secret partner whenever I get around.
Don't chew gum during your testimonial. This is Survivor. Take it seriously.
To figuring out how I'm gonna break it to him.
Got it.
Micah.
Of course.
Dude, all of the girls hate all of the guys. It's crazy. Like, I think there's been like 1 or 2 girls who are like, okay, yeah, I'm good with that. But all the other ones are like, are you fucking kidding me? Fuck this game.
There's a lot to chew on strategically.
It's
a lot to chew on
crazy.
socially meeting people, getting to know everybody.
I don't blame them. You know what? I don't either, to be quite honest with you.
Time to spend with your tribe. Come up with a tribe name. One more thing. There are 2 small pendants hidden in this area. All right? Of course there are. These pendants will keep you
Dude,
safe.
that
from the
camera's
first
so
council
bad.
that you go to.
It's
All right?
crazy.
There's one per tribe. You can't have both. You'll know what they are. The tiger one, that's for the girls' tribe. There's a tooth one, that is for the guys' tribe. If you find the one for the other team, you can give it to someone. You don't have to give it publicly. You can slip it to them. But when we meet back here for the challenge, we will figure out who has them, if anybody has them. But it's up to you. That safety can be huge for the first vote. They are in this vicinity. You can choose what you want to do in this time.
Why do you have to give the other team the pendant? Can't you just like keep it and be like, yeah, nobody's safe on that team? I guess you'd want to give it to your partner, but if the guys get the girl pendant, then they won't know who their partner is because the girls haven't told them yet. Oh, so maybe the girls could lie.
We're going to give you a lot of time. That's all I got.
Go.
Go.
Pendant, I assume,
Like,
is
you had a little
immunity.
hammer and just like, and just starts running. You know, if Shannon.
What the fuck are you doing up there? Dog, do you think that they hit it all the way up there? Are you fucking kidding me? They didn't hide shit up there. Get down where they would have actually hidden something. Goofball, what the hell?
On, like, go, go, go. She's like running.
Dude's just
she's,
like, I
looking for
wanted to
everything,
climb
looking
something.
for this idol,
And I
like,
took
keeps
the
running around
opportunity.
perimeter. And then I'm over here like, survivor's intense, man. Austin, how did you drag me back into this? There goes my life the next semester.
Who's Austin? Is that the host?
I, look around, see what everyone else is gonna do. Everyone starts looking. I'm like,
Can't be
good,
too
I'm glad
careful, I
everyone's looking,
guess.
'cause I'm gonna find this.
Yeah, it could be by the table.
I looked under the tables already. I see Chris Thomas, and he was telling me how he was a lone wolf. And
Chris Thomas is a crazy name. That is such a Survivor name. And I don't know how to explain that, but it just is.
how I'm a lone wolf too, because I am. I have nobody really, and he was saying, he kind of burnt some bridges. So I'm like, you know what? Let's make this a team effort.
I can't get over, I cannot get over that, like, so many of these students, they list, like, their majors as their little thing. This is, like, the previous season that they were on, La Plata Island. This guy, they just write food blogger. And it's like, dog, I know that's not your major. You're going to university here. Like, it's so funny to me.
He was saying, he kind of burnt some bridges. So I'm like, you know what? Let's make this a team effort. You scan this half, and I'll scan the other half. Right when he turns around, I go down to pick up this black rock. And I see this little black string, and I'm like, oh yes. Oh yes. Something tigers for the girls, tooth for
Dude,
the guys, whatever.
he is not being discreet about it. Look how he's putting this in his pocket.
Oh, yes. Something tigers for the girls, tooth for the guys, whatever.
Dude,
Just put it in my pocket.
went in 3 times into his pocket. Everybody knows he has it. You can't not know.
I was lucky. It was the tooth protecting my ass.
Austin, what does the guys one look like?
I think the best way to
Oh,
use
never mind. They're all fucking dumbasses. None of them know. None of them give a shit about anybody else. That's crazy.
now is to solidify an alliance. So I go to Chris LeComp first because Chris LeComp obviously wants to be the ringleader. Why not let him? And then I saw Chris Thomas walking all by himself. We were talking earlier about the lone wolf, so I'm like, okay, I gotta tell Chris. So I told Chris Thomas, and I showed it to him. So then I went over and I saw Evan and Alex standing together. So I went over to them. And I'm like, they'd be good people. I told them about it. Why do you feel like I should tell them?
Dude, stop telling people. This is so crazy. They always do this. On normal Survivor, they always do this. On the 3 episodes of College Survivor I've seen, they always do this. They always tell people about their advantages. And then it's like, dude, you're putting a target on your fucking back. What the fuck are you doing?
The rest of the tribe too. I mean, I just want to.
I mean, forming alliances is super important in Survivor. So gaining people's trust, being like, yeah, I have it, and we can use it to our advantage if we want to work together. I get it. I don't know if it's. I don't know, man.
My brother played with Shubal, and Shubal decided to let Nick find a fake idol that he hid in place of the real one and not tell him it was fake. And then when Nick tried to play the idol to save himself, he
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
with Shubal.
I just want to.
My brother played with Shubal, and
Who's Sheeval? I thought his name was like Jordan or something.
Shubal decided to let Nick find a fake idol that he hid in place of the real one and not tell him it was fake. And then when Nick tried to play the idol to save himself, he unfortunately jumped off a building without a net.
What the fuck did he just say?
Tell him it was fake. And then when Nick tried to play the idol to save himself, he unfortunately jumped off a building without a net.
I'm assuming that's a metaphor. I'm assuming he's not talking like I'm assuming his brother. He's not saying his brother like committed suicide because of Survivor Maryland. I'm assuming jumping off a building without a net is going to tribal council thinking you have an idol, but everybody votes you out because you have a fake idol. That's a crazy fucking thing to say, though.
I joke like, you know, fuck you, Shubal, you stab my brother in the back, but really, he seems to be one of those more level-headed, more capable guys. So I think he could be a good person to work with, and he chose to share it with me and Evan. So I could see myself working with him in the future. I just need to not trust.
His name's Shuval?
Every little thing.
Surreptitiously. What the fuck is surreptitiously? Surreptitiously, in a way that attempts to avoid notice or attention, secretively. Just say secretively.
Ken, you have
What a
to use their
dickhead.
advantage in Survivor. This is All Stars. You can't just lollygag. Oh, I found an idol. I'm safe this week. No, you have to plan out weeks and weeks in advance. What you do now affects the rest of your gameplay.
Make it down. I thought the pair twist was a great idea. It was really awesome to get Ryan as my partner because we were going to pretty much like tell each other everything anyway, and now like we have a reason to actually like stick together. And Ryan's funny.
So I'm kicking through the pebbles, whatever. I see Nicole Senti come up to me, and she walks by and she says, "I'm your pair." And I was like, oh my god, there's no way.
Are you lying? And she's nodding her head.
Like, wow, that is actually extremely strategic for me, and I'm not going to tell a single soul that she's my partner.
Some of you know who have seen
The girls still haven't found
second season. I
theirs.
always voted out first, and I don't know if that is a good thing or a bad thing for other players to have seen, but I'm really hoping it doesn't happen again. That would kind of just
She's majoring in supply chain? I mean, that's super important. Probably a lot of money in that.
suck, and I would probably hate Austin forever. But I'm really hoping to find it.
How long is it going to take them to find...
I know most of y'all probably
brother. Oh my fucking god. I'm making a note of that one right fucking now. Eric. Quidditch team. That's crazy.
Didn't like me in my season, but I'm back. Thank God.
I wonder
Definitely
if he's athletic. I wonder how much athleticism Quidditch takes. Probably a lot. I mean, you're carrying that broomstick around, and I mean, it takes multitasking, you know?
shot winning. I think I can do it. I think it was Rebecca. She was literally just looked right in that same area I did, and like I was like looked down like a little crack or something, and, like pulled it out. I didn't even look at it right away. I just put it right in my pocket, walked away.
No, you didn't. No, you did not.
It was literally just looked right in that same area I did, and like I was like looked down like a little crack or something, and, like pulled it out.
My man, you twirled it around your finger for everybody to see.
I didn't even look at it right away. I just put it right in my pocket. Walked.
Eric from the Quidditch team is a fucking liar. What the hell?
Pulled it out, saw it was like the tiger or wolf or whatever, and I was like, damn it. I might just announce it. What I've learned from last time was it's like good early on to get all the power, all the numbers behind you, like what I did when I basically cemented my power in my tribe. But in the long game, it's not good because I came into the merge as a huge target.
Who needs a tiger, yeah?
Okay, it's like wrapped up like that?
Yeah. It's a tiger. It's not ours.
I was looking for a package. Oh, you found
I found yours.
So interesting.
That's crazy.
I already told them. I don't give a fuck, dude. Alright, I mean, you found it. Your partner. You found it. You do you. Yeah, I mean, definitely.
He's such a dumbass.
I tried to downplay it as much as possible when I found it. You know, I think I told everyone on my tribe that I found the girls one. Season 2 and Season 3, like our seasons are out. Like people can watch it. They know how we play, which is why I'm trying to really seem like I'm not gonna play as villainously this time.
You're not playing as a villain. You're just a fucking dumbass. You have such a huge advantage there that you can use, and you just threw it away.
Is there one?
Yeah.
Chris is a fucking douche.
Yeah, if anyone needs to go to the bathroom, come with us.
Any girls want to trade?
Why are they still letting them search? They've been found. Oh, boo-hoo.
I look up and it's all orange shirts. There were no blue shirts in the little arena. And I walked up to one of the boys and they're like, oh yeah, they all went to the bathroom. And didn't ask me to come with them.
He already... Oh my god. Oh my fucking... This is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so good. Dude, she's upset that they didn't ask her to go to the bathroom with them while they're looking for an idol that gives her an advantage in finding it. That is crazy, dude.
The three of us haven't decided anything.
This is gonna be so good.
That's scary. Fun time. Are you okay with that?
No. Victoria and Sierra and I were the only ones not included in the bathroom trip. And I know I had some previous feelings towards Victoria, but like the lines were like kind of drawn right there. Like we see where we sit right now.
Dude, it's a bathroom break. You were probably on the other side of the fucking field. Like, you're crying over a bathroom break.
Everyone except for us and Sierra. It's a good sign. All the girls I felt
She
like
can't get over
really
it.
close friends on the one our tribe. Like Ashley and Rebecca are best friends. I saw Siona and Michelle whispering all the time. So I felt like I was kind of an outsider immediately. I think she's friendly with Rebecca. They seem very friendly. Victoria took me out last time, and I was like, it's fine, like it's just Survivor, no hard feelings. But being back in the Survivor atmosphere, it kind of brought back some, like, not anger, but like bad memories and feelings.
Dude, she's been holding on to being voted out this whole time. She has not let that go.
But I think I can work with her for now, just because there really isn't another option for me. I have to build from the bottom.
I'm sorry, what is her name? Holly. Was upset about the bathroom break squad. I'm remembering Holly. Holy.
I think hard feelings, but like not anger, but like
My God, Holly.
bad memories and feelings. But I think I can work with her for now, just because there really isn't another option for me. I have to build from the bottom. Yeah, we do.
Dude, it's a bathroom break.
Soflo Antonio.
They literally said, hey, anyone else want to go to the bathroom? Okay, let's do it. To everybody who was around them. And all the other people were like off at the other side of the field searching. Should they have like yelled across like, hey, we're going to the bathroom? Like, what the fuck?
Being around in a group of all guys is not my strong suit.
I'm so flabbergasted.
At first I was like, yeah, cool. And then the second instinct was like, yeah, how am I going to navigate this? Because there's just so much testosterone in like one like small pocket area that I'm like, ooh, I need to act more manly.
That's literally like the Lord of the Rings works, but like.
Meh. Game of Thrones. Meh. Like Lord of the Rings. And the girls were like having like
Bro.
a chat in a group.
Bro's murring too much. Murr.
And I was like, that is a social game, friends.
Are you seeing this? You know what you're doing yet? I actually got.
I had at some point thought that my strategy going in would be to try and lay low and to keep the target off me, keep the blood off my hands, keep the conversation to a minimum, but I just immediately noticed that with the all guy dynamic and the fact that I have people on this all guys tribe,
Sausage fest, it really
I don't
is.
think it's a good strategy to sit back on a tribe of 10 guys and not speak with everyone.
These are like the most guys ever. With the exception of maybe him. He seems a little bit nerdier, I'm not sure.
We're supposed to be getting a tribe name. Everyone's like, oh, dude, go for it, man. I'm like, guys. So I write it down. They're like, oh yeah, that's like cool, we'll go with it. Then like
Also, that is the ugliest shirt I've ever seen in my entire life. This is like something you get from like, I don't know, like a medical fair or something like that.
it
You know?
seems like I'm the one kind of being the most vocal. So who knows if that was the right thing for me to do or the wrong thing, but that's what I did.
What do you use to put it on FFC to read that? I mean, that's Uruguay.
They're naming their team Uruguay?
Being dumb, pretending like I didn't know how to spell Uruguay because I'm trying to make people laugh. I obviously know how to spell Uruguay. And I don't know, it just seemed like everyone was
Uruguay? One, why are you faking that you don't know how to spell Uruguay? How does this benefit you in this game? Two, why the fuck are you naming your tribe Uruguay? Okay, I don't know how to spell it either, admittedly. What the fuck? Uruguay, country in South America. It's just north of Argentina.
I was kind of looking around like, wow, we're literally going to be 10 guys on a tribe and have to vote each other out.
What does this have to do with anything?
Alright, so we'll pick a new language.
Furiosa? Like, what's wrong with that? I'm just trying to Furiosa.
So I know a lot of the girls already on my tribe, which is not at all what happened last season. I didn't know anyone on my tribe starting out last season.
Did we just say Aquafina? Not water.
Aquafina.
That could be a thing. Because we're Dasani.
Dasani.
Oh.
I definitely
Team Dasani is kind of fire. I'm not going to lie. Team Dasani kind of hits.
want to side with Shannon. We got along really well after I was eliminated for some reason. Victoria knows how I played last season, which might be an advantage for me since she probably thinks I suck, but that's not how it's going to play.
Info
this season,
systems.
So that'll be interesting. But when we went into the bathroom, it was me, Nicole, Shannon, and Siona. And I think from there we have formed that alliance already, just because we were separated in the bathroom and we were already speaking.
Oh my god. She wasn't being paranoid. It really is a bathroom alliance. College girls are fucking crazy. I don't get it.
Formed that alliance already, just because we were separated in the bathroom and we were already speaking. So that's going to be an alliance I hope to work with.
Dude.
Alright, we got Team Furiosa, we got Yurikai. I'll also call you guys versus girls. Are you guys ready to get to
I'm
the first
speechless that
community
that's actually a thing. That this bathroom alliance is actually real.
challenge? Here's what you're playing for.
Reveal. I'm not ready. Step plus space.
This guy is
That's a-
solar powered, so he lights
What
up.
the fuck?
Okay. He also has the power of immunity, so he will keep you safe for the vote. We're not playing for anything else today. No idle clues. We're just playing for immunity. You guys want to be safe for the first vote. I know you guys want to win this one. Before we get to that,
I like how they just
found
turned his mic on.
pendants. Okay, we got Shubal with one. Shubal you found the men's tribe one. Yurikai. Okay. See. And then Eric, you found the tiger one. Who are you gonna give that to? Choose now. Yeah.
Ooh, you maybe should have talked about it first, buddy.
I don't know. Yeah, can I just chunk this?
Dude, God, the guys are so fucking. I can't stand.
Without even thinking at all, I just took off sprinting after it, and I was
Yeah,
like,
good on you.
I'm going for it. And I didn't know if there was anyone behind me or if that's what I was supposed to be doing or what. I just went for it because I knew in the back of my mind that if I got that, then I would have accomplished my goal and not being the first one out.
Watch them all go after her for doing that. Watch all of the girls turn on her. Like, man, she really wanted that. She didn't waste a second. She just she only cares about herself, apparently. Watch them spin that and turn against her.
Alrighty, we have our first storyline. Rebecca, this time, will not be the first person voted out of the game.
They don't seem mad, actually.
I guess I just wanted to play again to redeem myself, to have a good time, but also because my little brother is so obsessed with the regular show, but also that I was going to do All Stars, and I don't know, I just kind of want to make my little brother proud, and he would really enjoy watching this, show all his new little freshman friends at Tulane that look at my big sister and look what she's doing.
Oh my god.
We answer the
I
challenge. Let me
don't
explain
care
it to you.
about your little brother.
Call upon things from past seasons.
Also, who is this?
It's going to call upon things from past seasons.
What the
To
fuck?
Start off, season 2, we have specialty, some stale chicken fingers. Woo! 2 people doing them, 3 per person. The 8 of your other tribe members are going to be tied together. As soon as the chicken tenders are done, you're gonna run and collect 9 bags of dominoes. Put your 9 bags in those hula hoops. You cannot steal from the other tribe's hula hoop. After you do that, 2 pairs of 2 on your tribe are going to walk over the balance beam.
Hang on. Okay. I need to go back. Is the first challenge somebody eating a box of chicken fingers?
Call upon things from past seasons. We're going to start off. Season 2, we have specialty, some stale chicken fingers. Woo! 2 people doing them, 3 per person.
Doing them? Just eating them?
8 of your other tribe members are going to be tied together. As soon as the chicken fingers are done, you're going to run and collect 9 bags of dominoes.
Okay.
Put 9 bags in those hula hoops. You cannot steal from the other tribe's hula hoop. After you do that, 2 pairs of 2 on your tribe are going to walk over the balance beam, balancing a ball on a plank. That is from season 4. After that, this is from season 1, season 3, everybody's had dominoes. Set up the dominoes on a plank, it needs to fall off the end of the plank. First try to do that wins immunity, is safe from the vote. All right, we're gonna give you guys a minute to strategize, and then we'll get started, okay?
It's crazy how they get more convoluted than real Survivor challenges. Like, some Survivor challenges are really fucking convoluted, but this is crazy.
For immunity, for the first tribal council, Survivors ready. Go! Siona starting off with the eating.
Dude, she's going for it.
Ryan starting off for Yurkai.
He's a foul.
Yeah, Eric's totally ahead. Your head.
Oh my god, she's going for it.
Siona,
Oh my god,
she's
she's a beast.
10.5 through.
Let's go. He can't do it. He is struggling. Oh my god. She's pushing through. She's doing the best she can though. Nice. Oh god. Jesus Christ. It's like every fucking Survivor food challenge. Like all the fucking little particles on your tongue. That's so real.
Taking an early lead. Sabrina now starting on the chicken
You have to have
tenders.
2 people in your tribe do it. She's not going as hard.
Sabrina is housing these.
Okay.
Ryan working on the last one,
That's
trying to
insane.
give Eric a shot to catch up.
Let's go, Sabrina.
Maybe she is going as hard. She's just not as animated about it. Dude, what was that tiny bite? That was not a big bite. I'm sorry.
Good. Ryan's good. Eric's starting.
That was a tiny ass bite. That was 2 tiny bites.
Eric takes a big bite to start off. Needs
It's not
to
a big
catch
bite.
up.
She actually is taking huge bites. She's just not as animated with eating. She's keeping her cool more. That made me think that she was not
Sabrina finishing up.
eating as fast as the other girl.
Sabrina's
Dude.
back. Furios is moving on collecting bags.
That's so boss of them.
As a unit, they've got one
Beating the
bag.
guys at eating chicken tenders. Dude, all the guys, they have the exact same expression on. Look at all of them. Bro. They're all the same.
Very good communication from the girls' tribe. Eric's still working on the chicken tenders.
Dude.
He's still got a lot to go.
They're voting him out.
Victoria's got one. They gotta put them in.
3, 4, 5.
Eric's getting voted out. Are you kidding me?
Girls are good. Girls moving on. Shannon and Michelle starting off. They did this challenge in their first season. Shannon going. And that one falls.
Oof. That is the tough
Strategy. We've got a
ass
big lead to
challenge.
work with. Eric is still on the chicken
Are you
tender.
fucking kidding me? You have a whole one left, Eric? Dude, he is so pissed at him. Like, look at that. All the other guys are like watching him or severely depressed, but he is furious at Eric here. And Eric, it looks like he's about to die. Wait, who said take your time, King?
Michelle going on. It was up to the tape, but she makes a nice save.
Oh, they've got this now.
2 more steps. 1 more step and you're in the room. 1 more step. 1 more step. There you go.
Shannon hits a middle.
Oh, God. I think she freaked her out.
To work with. Guys tried still.
I think she tripped her up. That was good advice.
Deficit. They're down by about 4 minutes.
4 minutes? My brother in Christ, it took you 4 minutes to down those chicken tenders?
All right, guys, good. Guys trying now going. They gotta find the bag the other way now.
That first one. One, two over our left. Go to the left of the hole, left of the hole.
Now Holly going. They just gotta get 2 pairs through.
I'm pivoting. Right here. Go. Got it. Hey, finish over there. 4 here. I got it. A little bit more.
Yeah, the girls got to speed it up. Although, I don't think the guys are going to have the coordination to do the ball and plank thing. I just don't think that. I do not have faith in them. Although the girls are they're pretty bad at it.
Guys are good. Guys are moving on.
Those chicken tenders had gotten like 10 seconds for me. Look, I'm not the fastest at eating, but I could have eaten them in like a minute. You know what I mean?
Evan and Alex giving it a shot.
Like, they're stale as fuck, apparently. But there's going to be enough moisture in them that you can just, like, chew and swallow, you know? Like, what the fuck? Oh, no. Oh, dude, they're, like, harassing them.
Brandon, nope. Now Michelle's going, but Shannon can't keep her balance.
Why don't you guys switch?
Wait, they have to take turns?
Fiona says a comment.
She's gonna do all day. That's really bad gameplay.
Just keep it. You can move your point. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work at all.
Guys are going again.
Yeah, why are they switching? Why are they switching girls out? What the fuck?
Shannon and Michelle gotta go. Somebody's gonna figure this one out. But you gotta take your time. You just need one breakthrough. Michelle's perfected that first step.
Dude, even if they lose this one, they've gotten so close.
Shannon on the second cinder block.
I think it's her. I think she was the one who was like saying, oh no, you need to let us try because you keep losing. And then she loses immediately. And she seems like upset that like they're not switching out people. That's just that's just what I'm getting from her facial expressions like during all this.
This could be it.
All right, nice. There you go.
Calm down. Shannon's got it. You got it. The ball's got to stay. It can't fall off.
Oh my god.
Crisis averted for the guys.
Okay. We're getting closer.
I don't know about the barefoot strat.
Michelle, looking to finally get it. Take your time. You've got it down.
That might work.
Shannon and Michelle, both from Best and Glory. That's gonna work, Chris.
Dude, fuck you. What a little bitch.
It's on the cinder block.
Done.
Gotta get another one. Another pair.
They have to do 2 pairs?
You gotta get another pair through, but it's a big breakthrough for the girls. Nicole, Senti, and Ashley, both season 2 alums, working together. Looks like people working together from the seasons on these.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why are they...
Alex on the cinder block.
They've got their own team harassing them.
Nice save there. Barely saves the feet.
Yeah, I don't think barefoot's the strat because you've got to step on that cinder block and that's got to be painful, so you have to find the right spot.
Can they keep it going? Gotta keep it going. Evan's gotta get through.
You can back up. Go slow.
Guys,
Oh, that's so brutal.
We're tied at 1-1. Just like that, we are even. We're about 20 minutes into this segment. 2 teams.
Oh my god!
Can't find the third.
Why are they switching out people again?
This could be huge for Furiosa.
Dude, all the guys are going barefoot. That's crazy. I don't think that's the play.
Don't let it get to the tape. They're getting very close here, guys. You can go. Victoria on the step. She steps down. If they can get this through, they'll finish as part of the challenge. They got it.
Yes. Oh, dude, I'm rooting for the girls, man. I'm so stoked.
They might lose this
They've just got to set up dominoes now.
Sierra's got plenty of dominoes.
Oh, they've
She's going
got
tight
this.
Together. Just needs to not knock them over. Keep steady. Girls can feel this one.
You got it. Take your time. They're not even close.
Sierra is doing a really good job with the dominoes. Guys
Oh, so easy.
getting
Are you kidding me?
Can they pick it back up and get in this? They
And
drop
she's
it.
like putting a lot of dominoes down, like
Sierra is
not
getting
leaving
close to
any.
the end. A few dominoes away. Eric and Chris can't get it. Sierra knocks them down.
That's okay.
Still in there.
Start putting them back up from the end.
Just at the end. Can't get it. She's got to restart.
No, start at the end.
Chris and
Why
Eric
is she starting
still
from
have
that
a
end?
shot.
What the fuck is she doing?
Anything can happen in dominoes. Here comes Shubal and Alex trying to go farther. They're making a little bit of progress.
Dude, if you start from the end where it got knocked down, you can just go on all the dominoes. If you start from the other end, you need to like push them aside. What the? I don't get it.
They need to get it really
Unless they told her she couldn't do that.
Sierra's back at the halfway point.
Sarah, that blue one's too far away from the other one.
They're not too far away.
Time-old strategy. To dirt.
Off the dirt, off the dirt, off the dirt. You can't
Shannon getting right in Chris Thomas's face.
Don't think about it.
Girls are close to the win, but the guys are close to making this a challenge. We saw what happened at the end last time. There's still hope. If Shubal and Alex can finish this. Shubal is right at the end. Sierra drops it again.
What the fuck?
Get this one.
How is she doing that? That plank of wood must be warped at the end there. That's the only way. They have to do it on the same table? They're going to bump into each other.
Catch up. Victoria's taking over the dominoes. This could be an unbelievable comeback.
I swear to God, if the guys win this at the very end because of how many times they were knocked down, that's crazy. I think the wood's warped at the end. There's no way. There's no way she knocked it over twice. I don't know about the horizontal strategy.
Micah and Victoria close. Victoria with a little shake there. That purple one almost fell. She's getting close. She's
Knock him down. 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 Do it now. 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 Do it now.
Victoria's gonna give it a go. Victoria goes. Stop. Hold on, stop. We are gonna review the video.
I'm stunned into silence. I hang on. Hang on. We need to review that before they review it.
Victoria's gonna give it a go. Victoria goes.
Hang on. Because the white domino is what we're looking for. Wait. Dog, I think those fell at the exact same frame. I think they both hit the ground this frame. I think this is exactly frame perfect. I think black definitely hits that frame. And white changes trajectory too. In the next frame. They both change. They're both falling in the same trajectory pretty much until this frame where this one bounces that side up, this one bounces to the side. They both dropped on the exact same frame. It's a tie. It is the most tie that could ever be a tie. That is so fucking crazy. They both think that they won. The guys are just yelling louder that they won. That's all that's happening. The guys are yelling louder.
Stop. We are gonna review the video. Is it the ground or off? It's the ground. It's the ground. All right.
They both even fall off the table at the same time. They're both still on. They both tumble off. They fall at the exact same time. We've not seen from this angle, though. Oh, they didn't capture it. Oh my god, what a failure of the camera person.
We have reviewed the tape extensively.
That is
on multiple
crazy.
devices.
Oh shit, my camera died.
It is-
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, my camera died. Oh fuck. Hang on. Hang on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. I need to grab a new battery camera. Camera battery. I think that these are full. Gosh dang it. There we go. Pop that out. Slide that in. Is that not? How long did they make it off that one battery? About 2 hours. Not bad. I think pretty much exactly 2 hours. Does it look better? Kind of just looks more blue if I'm being real. I mean, it does look better. Now that I'm looking at it. It does look a lot better. It was slightly out of focus there for a second. Okay, so I can get 2 hours out of the batteries for the camera. I want to get a fake, like a dummy battery for it, but like one you can just plug into like a USB to power it continuously. But I can't find any that don't have people in reviews saying that it broke their camera.
We have reviewed the tape extensively on multiple devices. It is very close, but we do feel confident in awarding a winner to the best of our ability.
It's the same. We reviewed the footage on the multiple devices. They fell at the exact same time and they landed at the exact same time. There's no winner here. You cannot announce a winner from that footage that we saw. It does not exist. They're going to say black because it looks like black lands first, but there's no way of telling that.
The winner of immunity for the first round is the girls' tribe.
Oh. Well, I think that's the right decision, actually. To be fair, they did way better in that challenge, and if it was an exact tie at the ending, and I think the tie should go to the girls' team if it has to go to somebody without a tiebreaker. I think that's the right call.
What can I say? You came.
Dude, they think that
about
that's
1,000%
such bullshit.
forward. I mean, it was like that's just a domino. For this vote, Shubal, you cannot be voted out. You do have the pendant. Girls try.
So impartial.
Nothing else for you.
Listen. I think it should have gone to a tiebreaker. to be fair. I think it should have gone to a tiebreaker, but they probably don't have a tiebreaker, and I think that's the better tiebreaker. Like, oh, they were way ahead, and if it came down to literally they landed the exact same frame. Unless they have other footage that they didn't show, I don't think they did, though. That is crazy that they had to review the frames, though. Wait, it kind of did look like the white one landed first there. Whatever. All right, a guy's
So
going
in my mind,
home.
We're probably not going to lose this challenge. Of course, then we're going to lose the challenge. Classic, by half a millimeter or whatever.
Next challenge is better.
Dude, the girls are going to dominate all these challenges, I think. I think they're so much better than the guys at the challenges.
I know that's like, you say it on camera and then you get voted out and you look stupid, but the way to be safe in the long run is to get a solid group and to get the numbers that you have a majority vote.
I didn't hear what you just said.
You talk, I would say first for him. Just because I feel like he would offer the least at the next challenge. Evan the third out there. I can see it.
Last season, everybody kind of hit the ground at the same pace.
What's his name?
Was crawling before they started running.
I
Here,
always
everybody
need the
already
names
knows
Alex P.
exactly what the hell they're doing, and the scheming just starts from day one.
I
mean, it's a long time now, and like, I don't want to like come out of the gate, too hot. And, like,
A lot of people are just kind of looking to find a majority. I don't know who the majority is, but they're looking to find a majority in
Oh, Davis, does the audio sound okay?
have,
Like it's...
At least it seems like I have a majority.
Should I turn the Survivor audio up?
Chris, Evan,
I should have asked that earlier.
Do you want to vote out Brandon?
I'm cool. I have a name that I would throw out, but only because of what happened in my season, and me and he were on
Sounds fine.
sides.
Okay, cool. It looks fine on my OBS. I just wanted to ask. Wait, what did he say?
Only because of what happened. I have a name that I would throw out, but only because of what happened in my season, and me and he were on opposite sides, which would be Ryan.
Oh, Ryan? I brought up Brandon's name just because I
Evan is the soccer referee.
And of course, who has come in Chris with this master plan to get out his enemy, Ryan.
Ryan's
the
tall,
other guy.
goofy guy.
Yeah,
he
he's
ate.
the
He
other
was the
one.
other guy that ate. He was the guy that took a long time to eating.
Oh yeah, okay.
The one
So-
next with Siona.
This early in the game, you cannot go against Chris LeComte because he is a guy that you need on your side early until you have numbers to take him out.
Wait, I thought it was Chris who
If you're
took a
not
long
on his
time
side
eating.
Early, you're out, basically.
I'd be down to vote out Ryan, to be honest.
I'd be down with both.
Was it
I'm
not?
bad and a good position at the same time, depending on how I play it. I'm an easy out. I'm on the outside. I don't know anybody. I don't even know everybody's names.
So Ryan and Siona, like I'm telling you guys, they put on an act. And you see Siona, she's in everyone's ear all the time.
That's annoying as fuck.
Right?
You know, I need to try and get closer to these people, but not make any decisions. I need them to think that I'm just a number and I'm a follower.
It's all about trust and trustworthiness.
Everyone's a threat. I just want to make sure I'm not a threat to any of the threats. 'Cause I'm a
Let's
threat in
get
my own
strat.
right, but nobody
But
knows
he's immune
the
this
longer
round,
they don't know it, the
so
better
he
off
can't
I
get
am.
voted
I
out.
feel like you're being straight with me. I'm not worried. It's nice to have the idol too, because I don't have to worry. I feel like people are being more honest with me, and I can definitely be really honest with people because I don't have to worry about.
I mean, I'd be
saving
down
ass.
for you to give it to me if that's what you're saying.
No,
Jordan, I trust.
that's insane.
Actually, because he showed me dependent, and that kind of really established trust right away. And he seems like a stand-up guy. He shook my hand, and it was a nice handshake. It was real firm.
Oh
His hand was
God,
warm.
you're such a
His heart was
douche.
content, and his smile was pure.
That's just why I don't trust.
What?
Was warm. His heart was content, and his smile was pure.
His heart was content and his smile was pure, and he had a good handshake. I hate this guy.
That's just why I don't trust Ryan, because as soon as he has the power to take out a big player and split up an alliance, he'll take the risk and do it.
Is this Chris? What the
Whereas
fuck
I
is his
wanna play a
name?
more loyal
Fuck.
game and just be
I'm
able to
so
trust
bad at
people and,
names on
make
Survivor.
Big moves, but not stab our own alliance. Ryan's gonna go. Unless he can, work some miracles, which don't put it by Ryan. It's gonna be tough, but he's a good player. You can't put anything by anybody.
God, I hate him. Not Jordan. Jordan seems fine.
Everyone in my tribe like seems really, I guess, just excited to like be there and play again.
He's decided major. That's crazy.
At the very end. There you go.
I think the first vote will definitely be kind of like an eye opener because right now everyone's really like kumbaya.
Does she just not want to put her
power,
major
we all love
down?
each other, blah blah blah. And like I don't know, I think the girls' tribe is gonna get catty eventually.
Not that I'm defending him, but he's like, I like Chris Thomas. I like that he's an
Oh,
open asshole.
I don't think he's a bad person.
He's not an open asshole. He pretends
he
like he's
is.
not an asshole.
He doesn't pretend that way.
He pretends to me like he's not an asshole. He's an asshole.
We all go over to this like Asian restaurant bubble tea place where we were trying to get Nicole Senti to try out bubble tea for the first time.
Okay, whoever can get this bottle open
Wins. Ashley and Sierra come in holding Blaze Pizza, and I think like the mood kind of like darkens there because they're not
Holding
eating
what?
Blaze Pizza inside of this Asian restaurant. The mood
bottle open.
They brought.
Ashley and Sierra come in holding Blaze Pizza, and
They came in to an Asian boba restaurant with outside pizza. Just get something at the restaurant. Why did you get pizza from outside and then bring it in to eat it? That's
darkens there.
deranged.
To eat their Blaze Pizza inside of this Asian restaurant. So Ashley's already kind of grumpy then. And then she said something about like the tapioca bubbles, something about like choking, and then Siona was like, mutters to me like, oh yeah, because she chokes on everything. And then I smile because I don't know what Siona just said, and I just smile and nod whenever I don't know someone says to me.
Siona like made a snide comment about it, and Ashley was like, Siona, if you gotta say something, say it to my face, blah blah blah. And it was really awkward and uncomfortable.
The whole table just
Why wasn't that
quiet
filmed?
for, like, 5 seconds. And then Rebecca goes, so Nicole, how's your bubble tea? And Nicole goes, oh, I love the bubbles, they're great. I'm just like, holy shit.
Dude, I'm so in on the fucking girl drama. I'm so in. Dude, they're at each other's
Being on
throats
track with
already
Rebecca
over
ups and downs.
boba
Obviously,
tea.
She's still one of my best friends, and she and I wanted to be on a tribe, but I also like don't want to just cling to her, and vice versa. I want to be able to, expand my horizons.
She looks like the Wendover Productions guy. She's kind of got like she's giving Wendover Productions guy. Like see what I mean? Anyways.
I, in general, get along with guys better, I think. So when you threw in the Secret Alliance, I was glad that I had that connection with another guy that I knew I could depend on, but also had an in to like what was going on in that tribe, which I think is going to be really valuable. Tried to talk to Alex. We've been talking about this for a while, and like got to North Campus. Couldn't find him. I called. He didn't answer, so I texted him. I was like, "Hey, it's Ash. Like, I'm waiting for you."
Oh, is this
Still
her
hasn't answered, and we're supposed to meet
secret
at 5, and
teammate?
I gave up at 5:20, and it's now 5:50, and he still hasn't answered. So that's a little disappointing. It kind of sucks for him. He doesn't have any of the knowledge that I have going to tribal now, but that's his loss really at this point. So
Dude, guys are the worst. What the hell?
I know some people on the girl tribe, and they all
Yeah.
hate me. So
Well, you put yourself as a hero, didn't you?
what else was what else was I supposed to do? It was just like such an easy thing.
Everybody
to do
knows
on the
he's a
girl side.
villain.
When everyone knew you were the villain.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. That's just what I do.
My whole strategy is
I hate him. I
feel
hate
like
the guys
everyone that
so
knows
much.
me that's playing probably doesn't like me and doesn't really want to align with me, so I'm trying to reach out to everybody that doesn't know me, and hopefully I can strike good relationships there.
Who are you close with on the girl tribe?
From the girls' tribe? Well, me and Shannon are the only girls from my season.
She called me bruh.
And I was like, where are you even from? Like New York or New Jersey? She's like, nah, I'm from Frederick. Turns out we live like less than like 5 miles down the road.
You're from Frederick? No, I'm actually really glad that Chris Thomas messaged me on Facebook. I didn't think we would actually ever become an alliance when I started the game. I didn't know him at all. But I think this will definitely be useful because no one else knows I know him.
I'm a really loud, obnoxious person, which is why a lot of people don't like me. But I am trustworthy. I guess you didn't see my season, but
he said I'm trustworthy.
Oh my god.
But I honestly
He's
think
such
he,
a douche.
used it in the way that only survivors can. He reminds me kind of Alex Mescal in that he won't try to backstab you. If he's gonna vote you out, he'll probably tell you to your face.
You have something to tell me, apparently?
Yes, or I'll show you.
Or show me?
The Paris twist was really cool when you brought it out. And then I looked at who I got and I was like, are you kidding?
Damn. Here's your copy.
Well, I got Chris L. And we have a lot of history.
What's your history?
And I didn't know coming into it if I was willing to like work too much with him. Like I would be in an alliance with him, but I wasn't gonna promise him a final 2 or anything along those lines. But now that we're partners, we're planning on at least getting to the final 8 together so we can get that advantage, which means I'm gonna have to work closely with him.
I was definitely skeptical because I just thought that like we weren't like I didn't know what our status was based on everything that's happening between me and you, so I didn't know.
Holly, I think in hindsight is the best person that could have picked me.
Having a
Dude, he's
where
going
I can
home,
save
isn't he?
2 tribals in a row, you can't buy that. So that is very enticing. Definitely makes me want to work with Holly.
My like order of people that I trust the most were like Shannon is like such a big one. She's like so far up, and I think us 3 need to talk.
Okay.
Especially if you're feeling like that on your tribe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've also established a really good relationship with Shannon. She's definitely the person I trust the most in the game. I don't ever see myself backstabbing her.
So here's the thing. I will feel bad lying to her about anything. I don't know if I can do it.
You can tell her I was here, but you don't need to tell her that we
She's gonna ask though.
were partners.
I know she's just gonna ask, and I don't know if I can not tell her.
Tell who?
I can try.
Wait.
It's like it's not about that. It's just like
I'd be totally willing to work with Shannon. I like her. She's really nice. She's good at challenges.
Shannon.
So for right now, I can work with her, but it worries me that her and Chris are. Well, Chris said that they're best friends.
Oh.
So I don't know how that will play into.
So they're dating.
Later, if it's a final 2, like if I'm still working with Chris, if she wants to do something differently.
They're like
I don't know.
best friends.
if I lie to her all.
You don't have to lie to her. Just don't say it. But like she left her sunglasses here.
Okay.
My brother in Christ, you're playing Survivor. If you're playing Survivor with your best friend, you need to be able to lie to your best friend. Like you this is not just this isn't normal friendships and normal day-to-day college life. You're playing Survivor Maryland. You need to be able to lie to somebody for the game. That's the game.
Told me how she feels without her tribe, and she doesn't know what to do, so she asked me to help.
I won't tell her. I'll lie because I don't think it helps me to tell her. I don't think it helps to tell anyone. Okay.
Mid conversation with Chris, Shannon showed up to Chris's house. I was leaving and she was walking in, and we like awkwardly passed in the hallway.
Oh, that's weird.
Hey, like what's up?
Because now you know how fucking sketchy that looks.
Yes. But it's like trust me, it's so much less sketchy than you think.
It's really not though, because literally like no one in my tribe knows that we're friends. They're hanging out, and now she knows.
I know, but you have to understand. We just exchange a lot of information, and she literally feels the same way you do.
He's so bad at lying. He is the worst at lying. I can't believe it.
My strategy going into All Stars is to make a lot of connections within not only my tribe but the other tribe really early on, just so when a merge does hit, then I don't feel like I have to start over again.
She feels alone because apparently today, like a group of 7 of you went to the bathroom, and 3 of her and
The only reason I went to the bathroom is because of majority. No, I'm just telling.
I know, but are you gonna let me speak, or are you gonna keep talking over? That's my question.
Oh my god, I hate him. Holy shit.
I I want to diffuse this because I see you mad at me. I see how
He is such a toxic guy. That is such toxic behavior, how he's talking to her right now. That's crazy.
I could have done that better.
Why are you telling her that I'm coming over here to talk to her? Like, I thought this was supposed to be like on the DL.
Like,
and then I find out you put telling people information left and right. People who don't know Chris don't know that he really has a soft side. He's not like just that evil person that he might be like personified as in his season. Like, he's really a nice person. And I know he plays really sneaky and tries to manipulate people, but I feel like I can trust him in this game.
I'm only telling you this because you are my best friend in the game and you're my best friend in life right now. Because I would not do this unless it was you. Holly, not my name. That's why she's thinking.
How do you not guess that, Shannon?
That's why I wanted to talk to you and ask you how you. And I'm literally not telling no one. I wasn't going to tell him. Okay. Us four can work together.
So the second that you handed us our buffs and said guys versus girls, I was like, well, shit. I'm back to square one, losing the game again. I have absolutely no power starting off. But I did reunite with Chris Thomas.
The three of them, Evan, Micah, and Pascal, they were originally on the same tribe.
Oh,
so
really?
they were in alliance throughout the entire game, whereas Brandon was on the other tribe.
If we try to like vote Alex or Evan out, I know that Chris Acopta really
Got
wants
20 more minutes. Jesus Christ.
If we vote out Brandon, it's going to put us at the bottom of the barrel, man.
I know.
I love
King and
that they're just strategizing. Meanwhile, their roommate back here is just like cleaning up the kitchen. It's great. I love this
I'm
show.
worried about Shubal right now.
If you're not playing this game 100%, you're not going to win. And so that's when I realized if I want to stay in this game, I need to talk to Chris LeCompte and really strategize and try to make a power duo.
For us to do anything, like obviously it's us, like you, me, Alex, we would need to grab Brandon and Shubal and then one more person. And unless we can sway Chris LeCompte.
How is his name Shivel?
Eric. Chris LeCompte and I have never really had the opportunity to work together. But this season, I think it would be tremendous. Him and I think, are the biggest strategy players in this game right now. And I think if him and I work together, we can really do some big things. We can really make it to the end. We can really show people up. And we can show that him and I are the true Survivor All-Stars.
So the easiest person for me would be Brandon.
I think he'd be pretty easy to hit.
But
I feel
what
like
did you guys talk about?
I didn't
What
talk
did-
to anything with Brandon.
When you guys walked back?
I didn't walk
Really?
with Brandon.
From the get-go, I threw Ryan's name out. You know, with the information that I gave them, they jumped on it. And at the same time, Ryan reaching out to me kind of throws a wrench in it all.
I think those four together. Who?
You think that-
Evan and Pascal and Brandon and Micah.
I really don't want Ryan in the game long term. It's just tough now because I can tell he is reaching out and wanting to build this trust in me. I think it's genuine. I can obviously be wrong, but me and him, we were never aligned. I don't even know if we ever voted the same way at any
Dude,
one
who's
time
going home?
in our season. So I didn't expect Ryan to do that.
I just want to like
He talked to you once, and you're having a change of heart.
go to someone and just
I know. I'm trying to
know that
We
I'm
also,
not going home.
we also. You're not. You're
That
not
said,
going.
my hair
Don't be
looks
stupid.
awful.
Right now, it seems like me and Chris LeCompte have a lot of options. You know, we're
Need a
trying to do that
haircut or a
little
different
five
hairstyle.
alliance. But
Not
even
sure
then,
which.
Alex Pascal seemed really sketchy there. Like, he wasn't saying much. He was kind of like looked like a sketchy guy during the little meeting.
What the hell?
It's like just say something, like anything, any like feelings, but he just wouldn't say anything.
He also thinks that Pass was also sketchy, which we literally just said Pascal. I watched
You guys
him
don't feel
during.
comfortable with him?
He just makes me think like he's not like a straight shooter.
Do you want to vote him out?
I don't know.
Kind of puts me in a spot where I either have to keep to the plan where Ryan was our target or flip it on the least trustworthy of the five right away, which I don't want to do. Leaving Ryan in right now is scary. Leaving Alex is right now scary. Ideally, they would be our first two out for me. Basically, it would mean I would have to take one way and then flop.
You don't want to be voting out your best players right away. You want to be voting out the weak links so that you don't lose the immunity challenges.
And I don't know which way I want to go yet.
I think that at this point,
Like, you vote out the weak
it
ones
could
right
be
now.
up to like me, you, King, and Jordan to pick a side.
We're comping King, they're roommates, they're a power couple. They want to work with me as well. I obviously would trust Chris as far as I can throw him. Not at all. But King I trust, which is why my goal is to somehow get Chris out at one point, and that way King would end up being a
Who is
double with
King?
I'm actually good friends with Chris and King, but I know Chris would stab me in the back in a heartbeat.
Like I understand. Like
I need to get screenshots of all of the, like, characters with their, like, title cards up and put them all into, like, a Photoshop document or something.
We'll do what you want to do this way because I am in no way definitive on what we should do.
I just feel like the safer move this week is so why not just take out Pascal this week and then the 5 of us have a 5-on-4. We can take out Ryan the next week.
It's a hard decision because it's the first vote, and Ryan's talked a lot about with me. He thinks that me and him could have a lot of power in the game. But do I want that power with him at the expense of a possible relationship with Evan? Like, I don't know. I feel like at this point, I've been caught in the middle because I've just started to realize I don't know how that 5 that we had after, I don't know what the deal with that is.
I felt comfortable with it.
I did to a point, and I would really hate to be on the opposite side of this vote with you.
So Chris LeCompte came to me and said, here's the thing. I don't like my own plan. So you gotta here's my new one that you have to follow by, otherwise, you're gonna go home. I feel like in the game it's his
They
way
might
versus
turn on the
and he
core
will
first
not-
guy,
he will
Chris.
not stop until you agree to the other thing.
Specifically, people that were.
You know what?
there
I
when
think
dropped
I think he's the guy to take out. I think you strategize against him for the flip flopper guy.
They just don't trust Alex. Is what
He's over strategizing. He's showing his hand.
Is that they're just skeptical. As am I. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say like.
I have nothing against Alex. I would work with him in a heartbeat because I know he's trustworthy and I know how to manipulate Alex. But everyone else sees exactly what I saw in him last season. For whatever reason, he has to throw off this weird little shady thing that everyone just wants him gone.
I will trust you so much more in this game after Alex is gone. I will be 100% straight up with you.
That is a wild thing to say. Like, I don't trust you now, but once this person's gone, I will trust you way more. That is crazy to say.
I will trust you so much more once Alex is gone. I was definitely pulling for Evan. I think he's a really good player. I feel like me and him, for however long, have wanted to start a Survivor Alliance bromance, whatever you want to call it. He's a good kid. My biggest thing with Evan now is I would trust Evan way more in the game if Pascal is out of the game. Like, why for you guys, specifically you, to like jeopardize any chance of working with anybody on that side? Like, why try and campaign to get it to be 5-5 or flip it to be 6-4? Like, why try and flip it?
It's just because I feel like I could be next because I was already brought up. And Alex and I were brought up together. He's gone, I'm next.
Why is he so upset about
I
this?
really want there to
He's
be a
changing the fucking plans.
And I don't know how to do it right now.
I'm concerned that with Ryan taking out Alex this week, I'm next on his pecking order, which is not good.
Yeah.
To be first on anyone's
Don't
pecking
trust
order.
Ryan.
That 5 is no longer a thing.
Oh.
So that's part of it.
Okay.
But did Brandon throw out a name? That's what I want to know.
Ryan.
He said Ryan first?
Yes.
I don't know. A lot has been said, and I feel like a lot is going to be drawn in the sand with who votes where. It's All Stars, baby.
I have no idea who's going home. This is crazy. I don't think any of them know who's going home.
Evan, what's it like to be back here at Tribal in this game?
Oh my god, the frame rate's so bad
It's
because
tough to be back at Tribal just because no one likes to be at Tribal.
are they
But,
using the webcam
I would
to
say I'm more
record this
comfortable than
in low
all
light?
these other old guys because I just did this 3 months ago, so I like to be anxious. Tubal's been like 3 years out or something like that, so
Shubal, what's it like playing the gaming after 3 years?
I'm getting anxious on the walk over, and then being here, I'm starting to get angry because I remember how I was voted out on the Jewish holiday. So all those old feelings are coming back.
you literally have the next break.
And yeah, no.
Dude, they need to not do this at night if they don't have a camera with good
Which just makes
fucking ISO
realize how real
settings.
this game is.
Micah, what's the dynamic of this tribe like?
Obviously, like there could be like a season split. Like my season, we all just played really recently. We all know each other, and it's like that's people that you're comfortable with.
Alex, what kind of Pascal? You guys come in with not only the numbers from your seasons, but also conflict, opposite sides, opposition, memories that are built from these seasons. Is it something where people are more likely to work together with someone from their season or conflict against each other?
It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, yeah, you can look at way people played in the past seasons. Like you can see, I don't know, maybe probably still another, maybe Chris and Ryan didn't seem that great last season, but I mean, I haven't seen any evidence of that so far. Yeah, and maybe you could think me and Evan were rivals last season, but again, it hasn't. I don't think there's been any evidence of it. So it's a completely different game. So it's really hard to substantiate those things that you see.
LeComp, so there's 4 people from season 4. That's kind of the biggest grouping in this game. How does that play into the numbers on the tribe?
I mean, obviously that's the closest thing to a majority. That would be an easy way to quickly pick out someone on that tribe, you would think, but you have to take other things into account. I mean, we did have a challenge.
Shubal, what's your take on who really stood out at the challenge for different reasons?
I don't want to throw Ryan under the bus, but Fiona destroyed him. But it wasn't necessarily Ryan.
Yeah.
Chicken or Ryan?
Brian was really
Wasn't
bad
Ryan's
at the
fault
chicken tenders.
Necessarily, like Fiona just did really well as opposed to Ryan doing poorly. But I wouldn't say that was his best performance. And the good end, I thought Micah killed it on the dominoes.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's the thing they should be voting out. It's like, oh, he said that he could eat the chicken tenders fast, but he could not eat the chicken tenders fast. So he should not have said that he could do that for them.
You're literally one flick of the wrist away.
That's how they should be voting out this
So
round.
Ryan, you got pointed out as someone who took a long time in the challenge. I mean, do you think that could be a reason you go, or do you think that this game is just not going to be based on
Both
the
guys
challenge?
did a terrible job at that,
There's a
though.
lot of factors that play into it, and there's a lot of strategizing behind closed doors.
Eric, what kind of targets? Ryan's been brought up for the challenge. What are some other reasons that people can be targeted at tonight's story?
I mean, it's also a social game in Survivor, so maybe if someone's giving you a bad vibe or something, or you might see someone as a big threat later on that you might just want to take out early. There's a lot of things that contribute to vote, just besides how performance in the challenge. But challenge performance is huge, especially early on in the game.
How do you figure out who to go after tonight?
I feel like there's always tribals down the road where you're going to say, oh, this is the hardest tribal to get. But I feel like the first one is pretty hard because it can impact, your original, the people you start working closely with. People think they're set and they're good and they can be confident coming into the tribal, and those are the people that can go home. So you can think what you want, but until the votes are read, you literally don't know what's going to happen.
All right. It is time to vote. Shubal, we're going to let you go first since you are safe tonight. Shubal, you're up.
Fuck the marker. Fuck. Come on, crap. Oh, it's right there. Shot found it. We're good. We're good.
What? He couldn't find the marker?
Fuck the marker. Fuck. Come on, crap. Oh, it's right there. Shot found it. We're good. We're good.
I fucking hate Chris Thomas so much. I do not like this man.
My vote tonight is for Pascal.
Pascal.
I think that from the second I met you, that you were a little sketchy.
They haven't showed much of Pascal, I don't think.
Voting Ryan out.
That makes me feel like
That seems
he's
to be
the one
way
going
the tribe
home.
is going. I'm not looking to make myself an enemy by opposing it. Plus, he seems kind of shifty from what I've seen. So, hopefully I don't get fucked tonight. I really hope I don't get blindsided.
There can only be one.
Oh, Alex Pascal. He's the free runner guy. I don't like that they're not referring to them on a first name basis.
Shubal, you can hand over your safety. You can toss it. You can hand it. Shubal is no longer safe after this vote, but he is safe for this week. Alright. Once the votes for the decision is final, the person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes.
I have no idea who it
First
might
vote.
be. It seems like Pascal.
Alex Pascal. Ryan. It's 1 vote Alex Pascal, 1 vote Ryan, 8 votes left.
I mean, it's definitely got to be one of those two.
Alex Pascal.
Ooh, that's gotta suck.
Pascal.
I wonder
3
if
votes Pascal,
he voted
1
for
vote
Ryan.
Pascal.
Oh no. It's gonna be unanimous.
Pascal. We're 5 votes Pascal, 1 vote Ryan, 4 votes left.
They wouldn't. They would be spreading this out more if it wasn't unanimous. First person voting out.
Pascal.
Yikes.
That's 6. That's enough tonight.
Hashtag blindside. Damn, he was the first one I wrote down on my notepad too.
Pascal, Travis voted.
He didn't make that much of an impression, honestly.
All right, it's
See ya, bro.
Not very often we get a
The
unanimous vote.
the microphone
Maryland. Could vote well.
is so bad. The microphone is so bad. It hurts my ears.
For your tribe, but we still get to see where things lie. So get yourself together.
And it's like only coming in through the left side, which they could have fixed in editing, but they chose not to. I don't know why they did.
That's it. Good.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
Alright, let's stay tuned for the scenes from the next one.
Hey everybody, I am back. Before I get into the preview for next episode, I just want to go over a few things. First of all, and above all, thank you to everybody for your support, for
Aw.
your commentary, for your feedback, your posts, your likes, everything you guys have done to support this show over the years. Some of you have been in this journey with me since the very beginning when I started 6 years ago with this show. It means so much to me. It means so much to the players, and it makes it so much fun for all of us. And I hope for you all too. I hope this is the culmination of a lot of hard work. This is the culmination of thousands of hours, literally, maybe more, of work for me over the years.
It actually is so much work to do this. You have so many different camera angles, so much different footage, and he like editing together like an hour and 24 minutes. I don't know if someone else does the editing or if it's like him. I don't know how much of a project this is.
And, I'm really proud of it. I know that was a tough vote to swallow, one of our biggest characters in the history of the show. But I hope you can see the potential
Really?
that the season has, and I don't think it's going to disappoint you. So give this video a like, tweet about it using the hashtag SurvivorMaryland, post it on where you talk about Survivor. Definitely comment below, and also we always do. We have a set of polls that you can vote in below. So I'll put those up, a link in the info section, and check out polls to vote on the episode, who you like, dislike. It's always fun to track that over time. Also, we're going to do a live show with some fan guests coming on to talk
Whoa.
about this premiere right after this. If you're watching it close to the release time, we're going to do it at 9:30 tonight Eastern time. So check that out. And finally, the plan right now is to release all these episodes weekly. I'm going to stick with Monday for now. Bear with me. I've really done a lot of work to get everything set up and going for the season.
All right, man, just show the preview.
Life
Come
happens
on.
sometimes, so just bear with me if we have to delay or push things back a little bit. I'm going to try not to do that. I know it's been a long wait, but follow along, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the Survivor Maryland Facebook page, and follow me on Twitter at
I'll give the video like. There you go,
I have
man.
a ton of extra content, extra videos, so I'm going to try to post that as we go. So check out the Facebook page, Twitter, YouTube for that. And with all that said, thank you guys
Oh, this
again.
is 9 and 10
See you
together.
all in the
I wonder
comments,
why.
and see you later tonight if you're watching for the
There's
live
16
stream.
episodes. I think that's how many
enjoyed the first episode,
normal
and here's a
Survivor
look at episode 2.
seasons have.
Next time on Survivor. On the girls' side, old enemies reunite.
Like, there's no hard feelings for you going into this. I just want you to know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, like.
And one
Oh my god, they're gonna
the power of the other.
stab each other in the back.
Don't have the balls to make a move on him yet.
Well, first
he
one
gay?
out, I guess it had to be someone, but I just feel kind of bad for. I know Evan was the one who misspelled my name there, clearly, but shit happens. I guess it's a sign of flattery that they think I'm dangerous, or maybe they think I'm sketchy. Well, I really don't care at this point.
Damn.
A little bit too early in the game to get really attached to it, but I mean, it is what it is. Disappointing.
I feel bad for him. That's crazy.
No philosophical soliloquies this time around.
Well, there we have it. Episode 1 of Survivor Maryland.
Previously on
Nope.
Survivor.
Nope. We are saving this for later. Alright, that's going to be it for stream tonight. I just came live to do that. Watch that. I wanted to watch it on stream. I don't know. I was watching it to maybe make a YouTube video about it. I don't know that that's going to be very good content though. Especially because it's like late at night, so I wasn't able to like, you know, yell and get excited and react the way I wanted to. Maybe the other episodes I'll watch those on stream too. And maybe I'll do it during the day when I can be more animated. I feel like that'll be better for like a video. But I don't know if it's gonna make good content. Maybe TikToks can come out of it. I don't know about a YouTube video though. Probably TikToks. Maybe TikToks. It's pretty interesting, but definitely maybe stream earlier. Yeah, I do want. There were so many times I wanted to like be more animated and get way more into it, and I feel like I can't because you know there's like neighbors next door. I should also pass out now. Yeah, I need to pass out too. I took like a 4-hour nap earlier because I actually went to bed in decent time last night. But I woke up at like 4 a.m. today, so I only got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Then I took like a 4-hour nap in the afternoon. That kind of fucked me, so I should probably actually try to go to bed now so I wake up at like a decent time, like 10 o'clock or something like that. All right, have a good night, Deus. Hope you're doing well. See you soon. We should talk more. I should text you more. Whoops. All right, have a good night, man.